Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the early stream. We still have 45 minutes, but I wanted to go up to Bolingbrook. Maybe talk to Ash real quick, see how she's doing. As she won't be around usually when... Where? After the court case, she won't be around usually. No hat. Would be weird. New resume, just write you're awesome. And put me down as a reference. Sure, that's gonna work. I mean, it's the truth, but you know. It is Grayson, so there is no clapping. I love Grayson. Make them call Switzerland? Yeah, please. Yellow.
Two charismatic combos, one soothing me.
Yellow.
Yes, please. No problem. If you just swipe your card or put your cash on the counter, I'll get that for you, okay?
Just tell me when to shoot. Nice. I think we have a good game plan for this court case. Should be fun. God, the sirens. What is this? Hey, Fancy. Welcome, everybody. I almost died. Oh God, my rings. Since I'm alone in the court case, there will be a lot of typing that I have to do to make sure that I'm getting all the questioning, as I need to do a lot of cross-questioning and cops. So I apologize in advance, as I might not be active in chat. On here. AJ's here. Okay, so you're ignoring chat like usual. Nothing new. Right. Rude.
It's your stay ID, come on.
Hello, everybody.
60.
Hey, Ash.
It was Gucci Haze.
Oh, hello, Haze.
Sorry, didn't want to interrupt. Checking on how Ash is doing.
Yeah, we're doing the same actually. Checking that everything is Gucci.
How did you not know that I'm... Huh?
What?
Are you saying something? I can't really hear you.
No, I can't hear it either.
Do I need to mumble? I think she said something, but it's really quiet.
Anyone talking right
Hey,
now?
Mysticus, hello.
No.
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 Oh,
Hi.
nobody. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just
What
fixing.
the fuck are
took a
you
moment
doing,
to.
hon?
yeah. I can like. Okay,
Try
I
and
need to be so
fix
close
my
to this
leaking
glass
bait
because I
brain.
can barely hear you. Basically, Ash.
Yeah, I think she's whispering. That's why. It's...
No, I'm not.
Wait, really?
Well, is there anything I can do you for you?
Yeah, I want some pancakes.
I'm.
There's no DOC there.
Want to get it from Denny's or Waffle House?
Okay, can we throw
She
Han out
wants-
of a helicopter filled with pancakes?
Yeah, we could do that. Wait, no, we can't do that because Han is the pilot.
I have a pilot's license.
Oh, perfect. We could do that then.
We could always just get grapple guns.
I like his plan about dropping you down and just have you.
Just make sure that you're not landing on the pancakes so they're not getting squished.
KG,
Yeah.
tomorrow when I get out, you and I need to have like a good talk, just us.
Oh. This is
Yeah,
serious talk.
I'm fine with
And I'm
that.
talking about throwing Han out of a helicopter. Oops.
Dean,
What up?
is Raul still awake?
I will.
Well, it gives
go
me a
check
chance
it
to
right
eat
now.
something.
Ta.
Yeah, Phantom and Raw are in right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the Hydra boys is still. They took the plea deal as well.
Yeah, but they got 5 years.
Holy
5 years,
fuck!
5 years parole, and 750K.
750K.
Holy shit.
He is.
Is
Okay,
there
cool.
anything we need to do for you on the outside? You know, holding down the Uwu, checking out the businesses, any people we need to give any information to, or is everything taken care of?
No, James is basically running it, so.
James is running it. All right. So just
Heyo.
ask him then if you need some help.
There might be. I'm giving one a little bit more time. After that, I need to help cleaning out the unit.
We can always
Right.
auction it with the contents.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that first.
Okay.
But I can wait. That's not that important.
Han, I'm gonna hire you, by the way.
For what? The gift shop?
Yeah. Oh, you're
I'm already. Yeah, I'm already are.
Can you make sure it's stocked?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sorry, Chad. I need to eat something. Or I'm gonna die during the court case. By the way, Han, your wallet is leaking.
Fucking Kyle sent me a fucking text.
But
Red?
what?
How's my favorite convicted drug dealer slash business owner doing today?
I'm gonna murder him.
Yeah,
I
he's
said,
dead.
ooh, I'm your favorite. Oh man, there's so many to pick from. I'm honestly honored.
He's dead.
This fucking man acts like he hasn't actually murdered people in cold blood.
Kyle Pratt is a piece of shit. Always been, will always be.
Damn, I have 115 frames up here.
Oh, hey guys.
Yellow.
What's up?
How many people to it? It's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Is there a judge around? Oh wait, I have a phone.
Yeah, we have a
There
court
is.
case
Busy.
in 40 minutes.
Do you want to...
Oh, that's why you're in your suit.
James, can you reach out to Grayson on Dean's behalf?
Already in motion. I talked to the prosecution. I talked to Grayson about it. He's going to decide about the cases he's going to pick up next tomorrow. So, Winston Walker and I, we feel like not fair having Dean wait for even longer just because Ross has other circumstances that prevents him from being here.
Yeah.
So we basically try to expedite the whole process, no parole board. If PD is okay with parole, they just send him out.
Winston almost let me out, like just like that, and then he saw your request on the docket.
Yeah, I also told him to write something there that they're okay with, but yeah. I need to eat more. Jen, how are you? You know, Pharaoh has way too many points anyways. Okay, unfortunately, I need to go to court now. But I'll try to get
What
the
case?
drug trafficking.
Oh, I want the warrant. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. And I
Aye.
haven't got the waive receipt either.
Maybe the raid receipt is gonna be in your apartment.
He said it would be emailed.
Right. Yeah, we have a DOJ meeting on Saturday. There is
I
gonna
want to know
be a
who
lot of
signed
things.
it.
Rain, probably.
Yeah, but I want to know who, like, signed it from the police as well.
Well, one of them is gonna be Brian because he can as a supervisor.
He shouldn't
And
be able to sign his own warrants, though, right?
well, it's not his own. One of his goons probably wrote it, so he does have his paper pushers, so hey Maverick, what's up? Okay, I try to figure out a way for the pancakes, so no Han gets harmed in the process. I'm sure we can get him up here. Okay, if you need me, I'm in City Hall in the courtroom. Hello.
Good luck, James.
Bye.
I'll see you there.
Is there nothing with
Hey,
what
Ash,
happened to us?
Can I grab you outside for a second?
I mean, it's probably gonna be on the docket. I'm suspecting the reason why you got raided and on hold for 24 hours is the age and the tech that was used.
There was no tech used.
Right.
Like, I had it, yes, but I never used it.
The GPS jammer.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, but Nick did.
And I haven't even been raided yet.
You haven't? Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Everything's in my property is good. Everything in my property is still my property.
Well, did you have anything illegal is the question.
Yeah.
Weird. Did you have any drugs on you?
When I
Got caught, yeah?
just the H and weed, that's it. But I had a legal amount of joints.
So you're telling me they hold you for 24 hours, try to push a search and seizure warrant, that doesn't go through, and you're still being held for 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Murder everybody. Single one. I need to go, unfortunately. Talk to you later. Wow. Up, Joan. Good timing there. Just having a little darkness. James. I mean, I understand that they want to investigate the tech that Nick had. But the funny part is there's probably no bench or so. This is going to be admin spawned. And yeah, you know. If I was the cops, I would try to make it illegal to possess, like a dongle kind of deal. Hello, hello, Exo. There's a giant spider here. Interesting. Wait. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, on the roof is number 8. Okay. We said this squid? Not a spider, it might be a squid. Yeah, Halloween decorations. I need to figure out who am I gonna be dressing as on Halloween. Last year was Shano. People thought no, I was you know, standard face and hat with the Shano outfit. It was glorious. Reggie Army last year was amazing. Go as Dundee. Well, James doesn't really know Dundee. Oh, big pussy. Nice. Big pussy flushes down Cooper down the toilet. Really? Too many naughty chatters. Woo! Oh, I guess EXO has to work for us, Penal. Somebody has too much energy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Just trying to wake up, dude. How you doing?
I'm doing well, considering. What about yourself?
Yeah. Ugh. Fourth trial in 3 days. No. Third trial. No, fourth trial in 5 days. Fourth trial in 5 days. Yesterday I dealt with 9 plea deals, 10 warrants and subpoenas, and a murder trial. I'm a bit brain fried, to be honest with you, James. I feel like I'm like shouldering the burden, you know? You ever feel like you're the only lawyer working in the city?
Yes. Could you do me a favor and just step over here? No?
No.
Okay,
Doesn't need to
no.
be said. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I picked up
it's rough.
I picked up this court case because I forgot to clock out, and he was looking for a lawyer for so long. So,
Jesus, I get it, man. I got an email this morning from an officer asking me about Dean. So
yeah, hopefully it was Winston.
getting asked. It was.
Yeah, I'm in contact with him. I'm
Hmm.
hoping that if PD is okay with parole, there's going to be an easier way.
I mean, like, look, I'll be honest with you. Like, today or tomorrow, I'll start picking up more shit, and I'll try. Like, there are people there waiting. If I can get whichever ones that I'll line up with me, because I'm still not, waking up at 3 in the morning to do this shit. But like, yeah, if it'll fit in with when I want to be alive, then we can try and get some shit sorted so people are not waiting.
Listen, if you don't see a possibility to expedite the process, then don't pick it up.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at all of them. And if I can do like fucking Saturday parole hearing and get everybody there at the same fucking time and knock them out one after another, I will.
Yeah, I don't really want you to explode.
I'm saying Saturday because it's a random day, but like, I'm just like, just plunk my ass in the chair and just, one after the other, wave them in and just deal with them all in one day. That'd be ideal, but nothing ever works that way, There's always one person who wants to complain about some kind of scheduling issue.
Yes. Also, on Saturday, with the DOJ meeting,
yeah,
I will, if you're not saying it, I will bring it up about the ranking system, quote unquote, for attorneys.
It's something I have brought up with the judges for the past 3-4 months. I have gone back and back to the well with that one.
Yeah, that's why I just want you to know that others think alike.
I've been pushing. So, it's not just that, right? It's hiring. The initial hiring process. We need more drummed up interest. We've brought in what? 4 babies in the past 2 months or something. That's not enough. That's not enough to keep it going because our retention rates aren't good enough. We're losing more than we're bringing in. Well, that's a dying system that can't maintain. So we need to talk about hiring. We need to talk about retention. We need to talk about career progression so people know where they are and how they work. We need to talk about it all. It's overdue.
Definitely.
If that means we have to go back to law schools, we have to go back to law schools with mass hiring. And I don't care if the retention, I don't care if we hire 30 and 25 of them disappear. That's still 5 new ones. We're at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
We need, I'll be honest, we need more community meetings. We need more discussions. We need to make this feel like a community again so that, some of the old heads who disappear for months on end come back for just a couple of cases. We need to make people feel invested and a part of something. Because it's not the pay. The pay ain't doing it. I called Jason about his Ledson about his G-Wagon. He's like, yeah, about 1.8. I'm like, well, fuck, that's more than I've earned as a year as a judge.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it. And it's not just the
who
pay.
do we talk to, right? No.
Well, the mayor.
It's the way we're treated as well. The way we're treated.
I mean, there are simple things to brighten the mood. Give the judges a fucking budget. Even if it's 50K a week, it doesn't sound like much, but with 50K, you can bring people down here. Bring more life to City Hall, And it's not like the city can't afford 50 grand a fucking week.
Me and Siobhan do petty bullshit call, right? you know, every weekend we try and do like petty bullshit called bring your random shit to here. And so we got
Yeah, DA won't happen.
Sebastian Ableton was
Media retention would be
suing,
better if lawyers
Natalia
would fix their
Omar
use as powers.
for failing to
Yes.
have pumpkin spice lattes available at in September, right? During that trial, we managed to raise her like 50K. I think it's about 55K in sponsorships for her business. You know, the bean machine, so she could like expand her menu. Like, if the judges could just make those decisions and like just chuck somebody some fucking money every now and again, it would help.
Yes.
I missed that chance. I missed that opportunity. I miss having discretionary budgets at my fucking fingertips that I could like, you know, sponsor events, get involved in the community. But like the reality is if I did that myself, that's my full week's wage. And
Hey,
more.
found them all.
That's like a week and a half's wage for me. And
There you
I'm
go.
like the active judge. Can't do it. Can't do it out of my own funds because I just don't have the funds to do it. And I also fucking shouldn't have to.
So, I consider myself one of the richest attorneys in the city.
Yeah.
I've made now close to $22.5 million.
Jesus.
I gave away over 10 million of that.
Hell yeah. Gotta do some more with it, right?
The drift school bought 4 new cars with the money I gave them.
That's awesome.
So stuff like that makes me happy. Now, unfortunately for you, I don't have 1.8 million, so I cannot buy you a G-Wagon run.
Uh-huh. Like, okay, so before the financial collapse, I owned a house, right? Do you know Cocky and Drive?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's
No,
it's kind of up
Nazim?
in Rockford Hills, just before you get the Vinewood Hills, right? It's
Okay.
just like that step in between. And it's just a little domestic house, right? It's a little domestic house, you know, 2 stories with a pool in the backyard. It's quiet, it's out the way. 2.5 million now. Can't even buy the fucking house I used to live. It's fucking like ridiculous, my dude. Like,
There's a
like, so
reason
it's like-
why the DOJ is in Chumash, because the houses are
Because they're
300k
cheap.
max.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, yeah, at least we can get like a little beachside house where it's okay, you know? I don't think any of those houses specifically make sense for a judge unless it was like a weekend retreat home. But like, yeah.
I mean, technically, I live in a house that was used in a TV show Franklin and Bash. So it makes sense for me. Plus, we all know that Harry Brown paid for it, so it's all good.
Yeah. I just like, and I don't feel weird doing any other kind of work. I feel strange about it. I feel like I'm gonna conflict myself out of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oil, like, so when the oiling started, everyone jumped in. And like, you know, a couple of the judges jumped in. I was like, well, okay, I won't, because if I do, there won't be any judges available to take that shit when it eventually kicks off. And even now, it still eventually will kick off, you know? Something's going to happen. Somebody's going to sue, and they're going to need a judge who isn't like tied up in the business.
Okay, if the offer still stands, if you want to do license plate changes on a farming plot, you can gladly get a job at Green and Pastures. And it's like 11 grand in an hour.
I know, I get it, dude, but like, here's the reality. I want a hobby. I want a hobby, not a job, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want a second and third job. I do this all the fucking time.
Well, that's what I can offer right now.
I get it, and I appreciate the offer. Jason was just saying to me, Ledson was saying, are you gonna rerun again? I'm like, I don't know. And he's all like, well, if you don't, where the fast loan the postings it's 5K per. He's telling me Adams has got like $1 million worth of like forfeitures in the line right now. He's just got to work through. It was like, jeez, that's more than I've earned in the entire year. And some docket work.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane how much money's out there. Like, if it was about just the, I just want to get paid what I'm worth getting paid for the job I'm fucking doing.
I'm doing it for Marlo, but he preps everything,
Yeah.
so I'm not getting all that money. But the thing is, the attention span of lawyers in the city is about as good as, you know, the criminals' goldfish brain. So, yeah, him changing the attorney all the time is kind of not really the thing. Or people taking 20 grand for a contract, 3 months later, the contract hasn't been written. But yeah, I get it. I feel like you should make way more an hour. Like,
yeah. The per hour is an issue. I also feel like we should get some kind of fucking bonus for court cases.
Yeah, I brought that up during the Abdul times.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, some legislation got floated a while back, but it was with the dude who just fucking, you know, got fired. That's Sloan Kelly or whatever was his name is. So I don't see that going anywhere.
I think they said get a retainer for head.
Yeah.
Because that's so easy in the city. Well, you're Rory O'Banion. That works.
Yeah. There's a couple, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple of lawyers who manage it. Like, I did really well pre-financial collapse that way. But even then, I rarely charge retainers. I just charged for the work when I did it, you know? And
yeah,
I got
that's
paid
what I'm
decently.
doing.
I once got like 300K for a court case. Like, I got paid well. But like now, can't see anybody getting that kind of money. And there are some fucking seriously wealthy motherfuckers out there who could pay it too.
Yeah, I'm taking too many bad cases.
You're picking up too much shit, yeah.
So, and then when, for example, the Gabriel Navarro case, that got thrown out. That was like 1.5 million.
Oof.
I know he doesn't have a lot of money, so who am I to charge my standard 10 to 20% of the money saved? So, plus he's a friend, so you're not gonna do that, and it might be a mistake.
No, I never charge friends for anything. It's rough, right? It's like, but I don't like. So my standard operating procedure was always I'll pick up 4 cases and keep my 5th slot open for friends and family, right? And then when the emergency case happens involving somebody I like or care about, then I'm just free and like the other 4 pay for that one, you know? But I'm talking to some of these lawyers, like Sebastian Birch told me he's got like 10 plus cases on the go right now. It's too fucking much. Everyone's swamped.
Oh, I don't want to even. There's some cases that I haven't hit the docket yet, you know.
Yeah. Who's ramming that cop car?
I don't know. My bike is about to be.
Yeah.
You think that is a good idea?
I think it's a very good idea.
Well,
we can say we tried.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I pressed the wrong button, chat.
He's
I read something.
stealing the car.
Yeah, as long as it's not hitting my bike. Because, I can't really do much about the cop car.
I was worried about the bike going pop, you know. Fucking IEDs.
Okay, let's see if my client is around. I mean, he is, but he's not here yet, I think. And I see you inside.
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna park my bike.
Yo.
Hey, Jerome, what's up? Or yet?
I'm here right here.
There we go. In the fancy car. Right. Okay, I need to... Nice, yeah, I mean, still a fancy car. Let me park up my bike because somebody thought it was a good idea to push the fucking up car out into the intersection. And I don't want it to blow up.
Yep.
Can I make an appointment for, like, right now? What's the use of having a shrink if she's not on call 24
I think it also said that attorneys getting blocked between clients and PD. Yeah. Again, I feel like it should be a give and take when it comes to RP. And I get that certain comps play a character that is that way. But after talking 4 hours, you can give the lawyer more than you're a shit attorney. Okay. You ready for this?
I think so. I think we got this, man.
Yeah, let me try not to yell here. So, the short version of the game plan is, we gonna attack the credibility of Thornton.
Yep.
And, the money transfer is simple sale of seeds. And with saying that the plants were male, we might even not get a charge for cultivation.
We shouldn't. But what if? Does it say in the legislation that I need to needs to be like females to be?
Yeah, they need to be producing buds for wet plants.
Yeah. Well, then I definitely shouldn't be getting cultivation because I didn't grow any females that day.
Yeah, there's nothing in evidence showing that, so...
But they wouldn't have found anything on me because it's easy.
Yes. So, just real quick for the questions, and we went through that before. If you can answer with yes or no, do so. There's gonna be questions...
your questions? Or the cross questions?
No, my questions. Well, there's two. When there's a cross, what you need to do before answering is just take a second so I can object to the questions. Sometimes I need to make up an objection that won't work at all, but it might help to break their flow. So,
you should like object as much as you can. That's just, I love that shit.
Yeah, it
Do
doesn't...
judges get mad at that?
Yes.
Fair
So
enough.
you can't do that with every judge.
Okay. But objections are fun.
So there are some questions I might not gonna ask. So there's one question I wanted to ask. When it comes to the growing process, is it possible to grow and dry wheat plants within 2 days? Because I want to show the court that between him buying the seeds and selling the drugs, there was enough time for him to grow everything. So
they might question me how I know that.
Yes. And that's why I might not ask this. Yes, if I get the chance, I will do so.
Okay. Do you think they're gonna have many questions for me on cross?
They might talk about the amount of seeds. They might talk about the handoff. So I personally don't have issues saying that you handed him the seeds. And the dumpster drop was never really happening. That is also like we're trying to negate the credibility kind of deal.
Yeah. Should I say that then? Like, if they ask me, what's it like? Do we stick with the dumpster story, or do we say I just gave it to him? I mean, if it's just seeds, there's nothing wrong with it, right?
Yes, I probably would say that you handed them to it after you got paid. You handed him the seeds.
Yeah, I'll just say like how we actually did it, but without the, just replace the wheat with seeds.
Yeah, but he said in the interrogation that it was a dumpster drop.
Yeah, but that's not true. That didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
We never did dumpster drops.
So we kind of want to have him lie in that interrogation at least.
Yeah. So
plant
if
the
I say
seed.
I gave him the wheat, then that it conflicts with what he says, which is good for us, right?
Yes. Okay. Take your time when answering. If you cannot remember, like you can say I'm trying to remember. It's been a moment, and if you don't know, you just say you cannot recall. If you can answer with yes or no, do so. If you need to answer with an explanation, start with the explanation. So, like, if they ask, do you like the color green? Then you say, green is a nice color. Yes, I like it. And not, yes, I like it. The color green is a nice color. Now, there is a special reason for this. If you need to give the explanation, and you say yes right away, they can cut you off and they won't let you say the explanation.
Okay, so like for cross, right? That'll be for cross because you won't cut me off.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, you got food with you. You're good. You got everything.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, let me do a phone call, and we need to be in there. So, I guess let's walk in.
Okay.
Hey, Tommy, it's James.
Beautiful, James. How you doing, baby?
About to start a court case in 5 minutes. So you got my attention for 5 minutes. What's up?
Beautiful. Can I get your attention after too?
Sure, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. So.
Okay. So we well, pretty much there's we may be swapping a car. Somebody may be swapping a car for somebody else. It's still under a contract, but the person that they're swapping a car with is an individual that was denied a car for somebody else that Eddie already knows about. And they are wanting to get the car, this specific car from somebody. Now, the car that they're trading for is for the pretty much, let me explain easier for you. A friend of mine, Jay, has a C63. A gentleman named Julian wants the car. Julian was on the list to get a C63, but was overturned by somebody else. It was agreed upon with Eddie that this Julian would get the next C63, no matter what. He's been waiting patiently. He's never bought a tuner car. This individual, Jay, wants a Lamborghini Huracan. This Julian has a Lamborghini Huracan that he got from some other places. And this Jay has a C63. They're willing to do a trade between them, but the tuner shop will get an extra 400,200 from them each for the contract to break.
Okay.
And then that way also as well, they must keep holding them cars under contract for a couple of months.
Just a couple.
Yeah,
I will
like
give
3
him
months.
I will give him new contracts. Well,
So here's the reason why we can't do it this way, though, is because the car, the Lamborghini Huracan, didn't come from the tuner shop.
Well, then just for the Mercedes.
We could do the Mercedes. We can most definitely do the Mercedes, actually, if you want. Yeah, you know what? We can do that. If he's got a fucking problem with it, then I know he's not willing to keep it.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so yeah, I would do that.
I don't think they found whoever did it either. I don't think they had any.
Mary usually does it a little bit different with I think she doesn't have an extra contract. So she just gets the money and a new contract, and they change it that way.
Okay.
You know, if you trust the people that are involved, and if they signed a new contract for the AMG and pay the money, I think that is good enough. Just make sure that you have the okay with Eddie and Mary.
They're both away.
Yeah.
I'm taking the reins. Listen, you can laugh like that, but
no.
we've been waiting on Eddie for the last month, and he hasn't made any decision. The business has to still continue to run.
Tommy, I tried to reach Eddie multiple times, and he showed up once because I kind of forced him to show up. So
Yeah.
I know the feeling. That's why I was giggling. Wasn't giggling about you. Okay. give me
In
give me
fact,
until
what we'll
after
do-
the storm, and I set up some paperwork, so
Sure.
that we have something. But make sure that they sign a new contract with the 6 months for the AMG. I think
Yeah.
that's
So what?
something
In
we need to
fact,
do.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk to Julian, the guy who wants the AMG.
Nothing.
We'll get him to sign a contract for the 6 months. But we'll only get Jay to be the one to pay an amount to the tuna shop to break his contract because we don't want the other individual to pay and still be tied down for 6 months. So let's get the individual that has the C63 at the moment. We'll get him to pay an amount to the tuna shop, and then
Yep.
we'll get the individual that's got the who's getting the C63 to just sign a new contract to keep it for 6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
And I
on the way.
make a summary
If
kind of
they sell
deal
settled, then have
that
a-
everybody
have a-
can
have a
sign.
shadow whatsoever.
So we have something if they want to play stupid.
Correct. If they sell that car, if for example they sell the C63, we could take them to court that we can take the car away.
Yes. Okay. Give
Sound
me the 3 hours, and I'll
Yep,
give
beautiful.
you a call after.
Does this mean we'll be actually
Great. Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Tommy. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.
If he pulls on.
There he is. There he is.
Okay, chat. You do me time. Thank you. Good luck.
Let's go, baby boy.
Yeah, Mary's not there to deal with it. Yeah.
Not a primary school.
And I'm not getting $1 probably. I mean, you can tell. I guess she didn't do anything. She just took the money and that's it.
How much is that?
This guy said it's a court, not a primary school.
How much is the contempt? I want that my rap sheet.
No, basically, I'm gonna write for the 420K. We're okay with breaking the contract. We're gonna avoid it, but Julian needs a new contract.
Be in your hunting party.
Yeah, chat. I will be looking into chat from time to time, but I'm gonna focus on this here because I need to write down the transcript as I don't have Grace with me.
I was getting called like.
Hello, Norman. How you doing? Why you were limping? Oh, of course you.
That was you. That was you.
I still have half my food over here, so there's that. Joe writes a contract with the left weeks from contract, transfer fee, and the payment for the. Yeah, the problem with that is if we need to get somebody to court and the wrong numbers are in there.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, Grace needs to work. But that gives me the chance to say it's all Grace's fault. But she helped me with the prep work.
Oh, those Jerome's relatives at the back? The white hair, I see the resemblance.
That's my Zoomer.
Hey.
Look, people showed up. Nice.
Yeah, he does.
I actually hate it. So fucking. Like, motherfuckers go overboard. Like, who asked?
Question is Thornton showing up?
Checking up right now. He's looking.
Oh, is that the only one? Where's Nova?
I mean, Percy's here, so.
I thought you have like all the questions for her.
Well, that's general, the cops.
Oh, they work for the guys.
Yeah, he just mid maxes. He doesn't spend money on food. He just saves a couple $100 a day.
John, we need to like move away from
Get away, then you can come next to me.
The thing is, I have basically 2 ways on how to get certain information. Either I'm gonna question them about the evidence, or I'm gonna point out the evidence. So,
yeah,
you know, there are multiple ways. The most important part is you, and funny enough, the other guy, because I need to make sure he's not credible.
Hopefully he shows up.
Chances are Nova might not turn up. She was awake at like 3 a.m. this morning.
That thing.
You know when it says like I gotta state my name and profession?
Yes.
Weaver.
In terms of
Are we still
profession,
expecting Sergeant Nova?
Between
can I just
jobs.
say,
I
can I
don't
just say
know.
like I'm an entrepreneur?
Trying to reach out to her right now.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, they might ask about what you're doing as an entrepreneur.
I'm
and-
between businesses right now.
Yes.
That sounds better than between jobs.
I can't take us all. They can't fulfill the court duties because they're not.
Also, whatever the outcome of this court case is, I suggest not to run, as it's going to be an extra like 150 grand or so.
I swear, everybody says that, and then there's about 40 fucking cops that just start rolling us.
We'll all be in the cells in 5 minutes.
He's like, he's got ARs over.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, terrorism case right there.
I don't know. That gun looks pretty cool still. I kind of want to grab it. Give me that fucking up.
So call me, ain't it?
An officer.
Sushi, not gonna lie, Tommy in the end is the only one that, you know, calls me for stuff like that.
Did Shai leave because they made him take his mask off?
Nah, I wonder why Nova's not here though. It's crazy.
I wonder when Nova's
Yeah, I wonder where she's at right now.
But then again, okay.
Listen, I'm sorry about these guys. They're actually this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
They're actually.
she's been on Angel a lot, and I have a lot of other shit to do.
There's a cop up there. I had a dip. So there's a cop up there, and that's why you fucking jumped. Are you gonna get content, man?
I'm pretty sure Nova's busy right now. We don't know why.
Yeah, bro, she's busy, bro. Don't worry about it.
Is it court, not a primary school?
Yeah, listen, Charles.
I'm dying.
What are we waiting on? Where's our star witness?
Bro, do you think this guy really gives a fuck?
Well, it's their star witness.
It's a court, not a primary school. We have Travis sending
So is it good or bad for us if he doesn't show up?
It's just gonna show the credibility.
He really cares. Look at what he looks like right now.
Perfect.
Because in the interrogation on the tape, he said, "Will this be played during court case?" And now he's not showing up. You know.
And the judge already wasn't fucking. I don't think he's too much of a fan of him either.
We'll see.
Bro, he actually finna Bush case, bro. That's crazy.
I swear, they better not check my fucking van if they check my fucking garage.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much
Any
work
idea prosecution?
in the next 30 days. And after that, I just want to raise the
Your
cause
guess is as good as
of
mine, Your Honor.
terrorism.
We're going to adapt if you can allow us just a couple of minutes to get Odessa Glyphaxi up to speed.
Sure.
Hey, bro, go check what
I appreciate it,
let's
Your
see
Honor.
what they're talking about, bro. Let's see what they're talking about.
Who?
These cops, man. They're readapting their strategy.
Hi, Sushi. Thank you.
We're fucked.
Anyway, the pumping all works. You can't really expand the business. Also, on octane levels, yeah. It was doomed in the beginning with the idea of having a business and multiple pumps in the business and it not happening. I'm sorry?
Does anyone know the old lady?
Yeah, it's made by Louis Vuitton.
Where?
No man, she just left.
Ah.
Louis Vuitton jacket.
Damn.
That's Louis with the LWA.
Look at Tyler, bro.
Sit him in the fucking Jimmy.
What's he doing?
He
just
God.
started pissing on the
Oh
wall.
man, this guy's so stupid. Yo, back to the
told him to leave.
Bro, back to the thing, bro.
Oh,
There's
bro.
no way
I'm
you
so
just did
sorry.
that, Gordon.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, stop clowning around.
Wait, whoa.
Serious?
Jesus.
You started pissing.
Stop. Okay, guys, you're actually embarrassing me now. Okay,
I didn't mean to. I actually didn't mean to.
Well, my
You
lawyer,
started
my
pissing
lawyer
on
has
the wall.
credibility, alright? You're ruining his credibility right now.
That's an idiot.
That's crazy.
It's not a
Actually-
circus, man.
I actually didn't mean to.
He waltzed over and started pissing.
I must say how it is, bro. I don't think he's showing up.
Well, there's gonna be a pre-trial motion then.
What's that? What's that mean?
I'm gonna motion to strike the interrogation tape from evidence as it's clearly that he's scared of saying that in front of a judge, you know, kind of deal. I mean, I try.
Easy.
He's probably gonna say no, but it's better than not saying it.
And the main officer isn't even here.
Yeah, I wonder where she could be, bros. Like, I wonder. Where could she be?
I'm still trying to work it out. Maybe they got to primary school.
That's not Nova, you dickhead.
Yeah, but they
Do
all
all them.
still, you know. They all
We do all of them.
No, it's on the tape.
Yo, hello, bro. Odds on you walk up and be the lawyer, bro.
Fuck off, bro. I'm gonna fucking
Selling
content.
X-Coin?
Am I allowed to have notes?
Yeah, all your ex
Sure.
So the guy?
Yeah, I'm just worried about some of the leadingness of some of these questions, but I'll try to adapt if I can.
No, Tyler, all time that you scream, I'll shoot you again.
Do it, though, bro. Do it.
Can you object during
What is funny?
testimony?
What is funny?
Like if they're giving the testimony, can you object during that?
No, because it's a testimony.
Hurry, count down, bro.
If it's not hearsay, because if they're talking about
2,
somebody else or speculation,
Go.
I really can't.
Fuck. So close.
Because he's not showing up.
Yeah, go ahead. If you have to.
I believe we're ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
What's he moaning for?
Percy, issue a failure to appear. Warrant, Leonova. $1. I want it on her record.
Easy. What's the Bolingbroke, sir?
Just under for 5 months. I'll do.
Perfect.
W season.
Your Honor, just have her bike up there with a bicycle and back.
What?
Might be more punishment than 5 months.
5 months is an awfully long time, James.
So it's
Think
driving
what I
up
can
the
do with
highway.
her wife in 5 months while she's away, locked
Whoa,
up.
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't talk about Alex like that.
Me and Alex have
Hey,
a
yo.
special relationship, James.
Right. Good for you, Your Honor.
See why he was moaning now.
On a start.
Okay. Do we have any pre-trial motions to go over before I call court into session?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
you go. No, go ahead,
prosecution
please.
First.
Deputy Gilfaxi entering for the prosecution.
Noted and accepted.
All right, that's it for my end.
Okay. What you got, James?
Is Mr. Thornton present? I don't think so. We would like to motion to strike evidence, the recording submitted of the interrogation. He clearly stated issues about his testimony being used in court, and with him being a no-show,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so
his
sorry.
credibility is clearly not given.
Objection, Your Honor. He's misrepresenting the evidence, and it is a recorded piece of evidence that was entered and accepted by this court.
It was.
Did he just punch him? Yep.
Your objections, however, are noted for the record, and I will assess the evidence when I actually come to go through it. Mr. Thornton was a summoned witness to this trial, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Failure to appear. 50K, 100 months.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah.
Mr. Thornton is one of their main pillar for the charge of drug trafficking.
May I rebuttal, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Well, the charge for drug trafficking only specifies that they may appear in court, not that they must be and then questioned in court. It doesn't state that they have to appear. It just states that they are able to be summoned to court.
Okay. Put it this way, if that's the pillar you are relying on, the spirit of the law, Miss Clefaxi, I think we'll find you
Yes, of
horribly
course.
mistaken.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Your Honor, if all it takes for that pillar to be knocked down is the person to not show up, people are just not going to show up from now on.
Your Honor, if I may.
Okay.
It is a witness mainly for the prosecution, not for the defense. And trying to prove that my client, and I'm talking about beyond a reasonable doubt, is guilty of drug trafficking, and their main star witness not showing up is clearly a difference than a witness for the defense not showing up.
And yet we still have plenty of evidence from Ajax Thornton that I will take a look at and see if it helps fulfill that requirement. There's enough here for me to look at. I can't just outright dismiss this based on one witness not showing up.
Understood, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else before I get this started?
Well, time to rip into him. Oh, Your Honor.
Okay. It is the 5th of October, 2022. This is the People versus Jerome King. The statement of charges reads, Mr. King, if you wish to stand. Stand up, Mr. King.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
On
to
August
both.
22nd, 2022, Jerome King was discovered at a marijuana grow-up on Mount Gordo. He was observed by Corporal Weaver and Deputy Smith tending to the marijuana plants in the area. The seeds produced by these plants were identified as belonging to the purple punch variety. Jerome King then got into his Raiden and fled from officers until he entered the tunnels behind MRPD. While there, the vehicle became disabled and Jerome King fled on foot, pulling his AK and firing at officers before he was incapacitated. Mr. King was found with 122 female and 48 male marijuana seeds at the strain Purple Punch in his possession. He was released at the time pending further investigation. On August 25th, 2022, Ajax Thornton was discovered on scene of multiple calls of suspicious activity and evidence of drug use/sales. He was apprehended and after being Mirandized and alluded to the fact he had been chased in the same vehicle from a similar scene the day prior, Mr. Thornton had 42 7-gram bags of marijuana of the strain Purple Punch at that time. A subpoena was entered for his phone and bank records, and contact was discovered between Ajax Thornton and Jerome King, at which time Jerome King's bank and phone subpoenas were subpoenaed and matching transactions were discovered. Shortly afterwards, Ajax Thornton was arrested again with 75 7-gram bags of marijuana of the strain Purple Punch. At this point, Ajax Thornton was brought into interrogation where he stated after being Mirandized that he had bought the weed multiple times from Jerome King over the past 7 days and that the nature of the bank transfers between the pair of them. Mr. King, I'm going to read your charges to you one at a time. I need you to enter into this court a plea of guilty or not guilty. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. On the charge of drug trafficking, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
And on the charge of cultivation of marijuana, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, you've entered a plea of not guilty to both charges. The Unified Police Department is seeking a sentence of 6 years incarceration, followed by 6 years of parole and a fine of $650,000 should you be found guilty here today. You may sit, sir.
Thank you, Yana.
She jumped in for Leonova. So they got an upgrade. Although
Already.
Percy could do that easily.
Statements from the prosecution.
And they should have done 666,000. Damn, a missed opportunity right there.
All right.
Also, yeah. Seraph used to be
Can somebody
DA.
help Detective Smith?
Got it.
Everybody stuck in their MDWs while you're stuck behind a chair.
Yeah, pretty.
When
Good
you're
morning,
ready.
Your.
My apologies. Floor is yours.
All right. Good morning, Your Honor. As stated, my name is Deputy Ashley Smith. We are here to discuss the guilt of Mr. King. On August 22nd, 2022, as we did hear previously, a weed grow was discovered just off Sonora Freeway on the side of Mount Gordo. There were a mix of approximately 30 to 40 male plants in that area. Mr. King was seen watering and picking plants from that farm. He was then caught later in possession of seeds from that farm. The strain was determined to be Purple Punch. On the 25th, Ajax Thornton was arrested twice, both times with felonious amounts of that same strain, Purple Punch. His bank and phone records were subpoenaed. We linked him to Jerome King. His recorded confession also links him to Jerome King. This is a very simple case, Your Honor. Jerome King has been caught growing and distributing felonious amounts of marijuana, and that is what we will prove here today. Our witnesses here will testify to the events described previously as well as to the guilt of Mr. King. The prosecution's confident at the conclusion of this case, Your Honor will find Jerome King guilty of drug trafficking and cultivation of marijuana.
Thank you, Deputy. Opening statements from the defense.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Your Honor, prosecution, ladies and gentlemen. When someone gets arrested twice within 4 hours with felonies amount of drugs on them, while trying or actually selling drugs, it sounds like a clear-cut case. Felony possession with a clear mens rea. You don't need to have a law degree to figure out this is drug trafficking eventually. If only there wasn't that little issue of who's the defendant in this case. You guess you're right, we're not talking about the defendant Jerome King. We're talking about the criminal informant in today's court case. An informant clearly under duress and clearly pressured into saying what was necessary to make sure he neither faces a long jail time nor a fine of $2 million. Can we blame Mr. Thornton for fighting for his own survival, his future? It sickens me to see once again the tunnel vision, the skipping steps, the classic let's throw and see what sticks mentality of the UPD. It has been going on for way too long. Your Honor, I'm the last person to say my clients are lambs and they were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And if proven beyond a reasonable doubt, they might even be guilty of the charges laid on them. But the only thing beyond today is the charge of drug trafficking in a simple cultivation and sale of seeds case. Thank you.
Okay.
Damn, homie got a suit.
Okay, prosecution, let's move back. What have you got? First witness. Who are you calling?
All right, our first witness is going to be Corporal.
I've got to mute the alerts.
Oh, he confident.
Who?
Man, he confident as fuck, man.
Why are you talking? Why are you asking your OG? And what
You're sitting down, Percy. You're just gonna stand? Okay, fair enough. That's on you. Raise your left hand for me, sir. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, a lonely hawk.
So help me, a lonely hawk.
Just sworn in. He's all yours.
Could you speak up just a little bit, please? All right.
Is that better for?
Yeah, much better. Were you on duty on the 22nd of August?
Yes,
Did you discover a garage at that time?
I did.
Where was this?
Mount Gordo.
Okay. How many plants would you estimate were there?
This was some time ago. It was between 30 and 40.
Okay. Were the plants male, female?
It was a mix.
Right. What did you do after discovering these plants?
I sought approval to put up cameras, which I did. We watched the cameras, and individuals came by and started watering / picking them.
Okay. Are any of the individuals that were picking the plants present in this courtroom?
Absolutely. The defendant, Jerome King.
You said you saw them watering them?
It's hard to always see what they're exactly doing, harvesting or watering, but they were certainly tending them.
So, when he was near the plants, would you say that he was in possession of these plants?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, what happened after you saw him watering the plants? What happened?
I called in all the troops. We chased them. Eventually, they led into a tunnel, and they shot at cops. They were unsuccessful.
Was Mr. King arrested at that time?
He was, yeah.
Are you aware of what was found on him?
An absolute shed load of seeds, matching the strains that we harvested from that farm earlier. And watering cans and things like that. Things of that nature.
Did he have any other kind of weed on him?
Oh, yes. He had some joints on him as well, which weren't from any of the legal dispensaries.
Okay. What was the strain of the seeds that was found on Mr. King's person?
Purple punch.
Have you encountered that strain before?
Yes, several times. Always in the possession of ballers, but most notably, 2 days before that grow up was found, another one was found in the neighbor of the literal direct neighbor of Jerome King's property.
Objection. Facts not in evidence.
He's speaking to his own personal experience, Your Honor.
I may.
Sure, if you want to expand.
I mean, there still needs to be evidence. I do believe that Percy is a good cop, but evidence speak, not the testimony of something that, could be backed up with evidence. Simple report.
But isn't.
You have a secondary rebuttal.
Yes, Your Honor. One of the main reasons that we have witnesses in these cases is for their own personal experience and their personal knowledge. If we weren't to use that and just had everything written down, cases could be solved by you reading a piece of paper.
I mean, I could do this at home in my pajamas. Huh. That's the way to do this. Right. Yeah. Oh, I understand, Haze. I see what you're saying.
I understand, but no.
And I will weigh testimony accordingly. Continue, Councilor Smith. Let's get through this questioning.
All right. You were speaking about a grub that you had found. Where exactly?
I was on Grove Street. It was behind a property. It was an unowned property. The direct neighbor to that was the property owned by Jerome King. And there was a vehicle parked out directly in front of that property by Travis King, who I believe now owns that property. They appear to have exchanged hands on that property.
Okay. And sorry, what group claims, quote unquote, claims that area?
I'm sure you can ask the stands on that one. The ball is Grove.
And what group is Mr. King affiliated with?
To the absolute best of my knowledge, the Ballers.
Okay. Do you know what strain of joint Mr. King had on him when he was arrested?
Honestly, no. I know it wasn't a manicured one. It might have been amethyst something. I don't know. But I don't know that one 100% off the top of my head. It'll be in the report, though.
Yeah, that's in the report. I don't believe we have any further questions, Your Honor, unless Ms. Glathix does.
I do not.
All right, no further questions.
Fantastic. We'll move over to cross-examination then. Councillor Hayes, he's all yours. I'm sure Odessa would love you to take him off her hands.
Your Honor, and note quickly, Mr. Corporal Rewer is under a time constraint, so we're not going to object to scope during cross, so defense can have their
So
recall
we
if they
don't
need
mark him for recall? Okay, that's fantastic to know. Okay, just direct line of questioning then, Jim. Whatever you got for the dude.
Okay. Percy, what was the amount of joints the defendant had on him?
From memory, only 5, just, completely legal amount to have.
Was Mr. King raided?
Yes, I believe he was. He consented.
What was found in his properties?
They were essentially pretty clean, if I remember correctly. I can look at the report and tell you exactly, but from memory, I think they were pretty clean.
Hey, trying to keep that as fast as possible for you. So just to clarify, he was not found with a felony amount of drugs on him. Neither was a felony amount of drugs in his properties. Is that correct?
Assuming you're not going to include the constructive possession of the plants he was watering, correct.
What is the main requirement for drug trafficking in the penal code?
The initial one is that the individual must be guilty of felony possession with intent to distribute, and then 3 additional pillars.
Okay.
One of those additional 3.
Just for the court, were you present in the interrogation?
The interrogation of Ajax Thornton?
Yes. Sorry.
No. For the benefit of the court, my involvement in this case was simply the first day with the grow up.
Okay. And I have no further questions for you.
Okay. Do you want a chance to redirect on any of that?
Yeah, I just have one.
Okay, sure.
All right. So, Corporal Weaver, in your expert opinion, would the possession of those plants correlate to felony possession?
There was more than enough, yeah.
All right, and
If simply
did we
2
have...
of those plants were female, that's a felony amount.
This guy's stupid?
Hey, I think that's it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anything on redirect on that one question there, Jim?
Yes. Percy, are you aware of the court case, the People versus Dub Blunt?
He's gone to court so many times, so not really. You're gonna need to be more specific.
His latest one was when he was found cultivating over 50 plants.
Honestly, no.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
I might know more details if you gave me a bit more about it, but like honestly, from your description, no, I don't remember.
The judge is aware
If
of
he
it.
gives any more
It's all
counsels
good.
testifying, so...
It's all been stricken.
Understood.
Okay, Puss. Thank you for your time. If you are under time constraints, you can get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I had to throw that in there. I'm gonna bring it up again.
You gotta let them know they didn't find any.
Your Honor, I am going to be the next witness. Deputy Galactics is going to be questioning me.
Fantastic. Okay, Detective, if you can raise your left hand for me. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, Dupog.
So help me,
Oh yeah!
This one's sworn in.
Your Honor, if you would allow me to use my phone to look at these questions, as I have just entered this court case, no more than 15 minutes.
Absolutely, you can have a moment.
No, I just need to have my phone out. That is
You're
all.
fine. You're fine.
Alrighty. Deputy Smith, were you on duty on the 19th of August?
Yes, I was.
Did you discover a grow up at the time?
I was there assisting with the units that did discover it. Yeah.
Objection. I'm pretty sure she meant the 22nd of August.
Nope. 19th is correct.
Oh, we're okay. So talking about something not in evidence again.
We're
Good.
talking about what we talked with Percy Weaver. We opened the scope at that time.
Well, I guess I withdraw my objection then, Your Honor.
Okay. Objection withdrawn. Continue, Councilor Glafaxi.
Where was this grow up discovered?
It was down at the end of Grove Street in the cul-de-sac.
Righty. And what's... go ahead.
Sorry, it was on an unowned property that was near Grove Street 6, which at the time Mr. King owned.
And what strain was this grow up?
Purple Punch.
Righty. And were you on duty on the 22nd of August?
Yes, I was.
Did you discover a grow up at this time?
Yes, I did.
And where?
That was on the side of Mount Gordo, just up Sonora Freeway.
And how many plants would you estimate were on that scene?
They were about 30 to 40. Again,
I don't want to be
a
the
long
guy
time,
that
so
goes
exact
with
numbers
the
are
Brady
difficult.
violation again. I mean, it is a
Did you
Brady
determine,
violation. They're using
correction.
evidence
did you
that they don't
observe anyone
provide.
in the area of these plants?
Yes,
you know.
after some time, I was on the cameras and I saw two individuals dressed in purple.
Because they're reports. I will
and
be
a
able to
vehicle
FOIA it.
approaching
You don't give me the
the,
chance.
plants.
Are those individuals clearly or currently present in this courtroom?
Yeah, Mr. King was one of those individuals, yes.
Okay.
Jerome
Did
King
Yeah, I know.
specifically.
That's why I won't.
And did these individuals have watering cans?
Yeah, I was on the cameras actually when they arrived, and I saw them watering the plants, and then they seemed to be watering them and then harvesting them immediately afterwards. Both individuals that were on scene were doing this.
Were these individuals in possession of the plants at this time?
Yes, constructive possession.
Were these individuals pursued by police?
Yes, they were.
What occurred during this pursuit?
They went down into the tunnels where their vehicle was disabled. I don't remember if it was flipped or crashed out, but at that time, Mr. King basically went down shooting with AK.
And would you classify an AK as a high-grade weapon?
Yes, I would.
Okay. And was Mr. King arrested at this time?
He was arrested, but then he was released without charges pending further investigation.
What was found on Mr. King during this arrest?
What was found?
Yes, what was found on him during that arrest?
Sorry, what was found on him during that arrest was the AK, the seeds, the joints of the different strain. I could tell you exactly if I look at the report if you'd like. It's all in the report.
I mean, it's in evidence, so if you'd like to, you're welcome to reference it.
Okay,
I'm
one
just
second.
getting so
Sorry,
much
it was
shit
just
messed
a
up.
long time ago.
Saying
now.
I have female plants on me when I didn't. Saying I own Grocery and 6 when I didn't. What is this?
Yeah, MDW is being slow. Yeah, he had an AK, he had Oxy, he had another high power Browning, he had the seeds, and he had the joints, as well as two
I gotta
watering
say that was
cans.
short, boys. You already know.
What the fuck is you looking at, bitch?
What was the strain of seed that was found on Mr. King?
The strain of seed that was found on him was Purple Punch.
What was the strain of the joint that he had on him?
That would be Amethyst Ivory Cocktail, I believe.
Oh, OG, that's the OG strain, bro. Travis, you in here?
Yeah, Amethyst Ivory Cocktail.
What was the strain of the plant that was found on that scene?
Oh, so
Sorry, one more time?
irrelevant.
What was the strain of the plant that was on that scene?
The strain of the plant on the scene was Purple Punch. So it's two different strains.
But you stated, just to confirm, what did you say the strain of the seed was?
The seed was purple punch. The joint was amethyst ivory cocktail.
Thank you. Were you on duty on the 25th of August?
Yes.
Did you respond to a 37 call on duty that day?
Well, I was involved with the aftermath of that call.
Okay,
So you
and-
can skip that next question.
Just for the court, can you tell me what a 37 call is?
A 37 call, sorry, is a call for suspicious activity. It can be a variety of things. Most commonly, it's drug activity, but not always. In this case, it was.
Who was the individual that was involved in this call?
That was Ajax Thornton.
And whose vehicle was it? That when
It
he
was
was
his
arrested?
vehicle as well.
Fair. What did Mr. Thornton have on him when he was arrested?
When Mr. Thornton was arrested, I'm gonna need to look that up. I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's in evidence. I know that he had 42 7-gram bags of weed. I'm not sure about his other possessions. Those are the important ones. But, and that weed was of the strain purple.
Were Mr. Thornton's bank and phone records subpoenaed after that arrest?
Yeah, he consented to subpoena.
Was Mr. Thornton arrested at any point later that day?
Yes, he was arrested. I'd say maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours after we released him.
And what was he arrested with in his possession?
He at that time had 75 7-gram bags of weed, and that was also of the strain purple bun.
Did you question Mr. Thornton after this arrest?
Yes, I did. I was part of the interrogation.
During the questioning, did Mr. Thornton confess to the source of this weed?
Yes. After being questioned, he did confirm that the weed came from Jerome King.
Does this information line up with the bank and phone subpoenas that you completed?
Yes, there is a phone transaction where Mr. King gives Thornton his bank number, and then there is immediately afterwards a bank transfer for $10,000.
Good. And did
from
you
Thornton to King.
Okay, and did you subpoena Mr. King's phone and bank records?
Yes, I did.
Does the information from Mr. Thornton's subpoena and the information from the interrogation align with the information you found in Mr. King's subpoena?
Yes, it does. We were able to find matching transactions, both phone-wise and bank-wise.
Understood. That is all from Drew.
Okay. I guess we're moving on to cross-examination. Counsel Haze, when you're ready.
My apologies. Is it Deputy or Officer Smith?
It's Deputy.
Deputy Smith. Could you read the cultivation charge in the penal code?
I can, but I don't see the relevance.
Can you do so anywhere for us, please?
Yes, sir. Any person or persons found in the constructive possession of any quantity of unprocessed wet cannabis or individual is found to be in constructive possession of any quantity of bud-producing cannabis plants. Any individual who is observed to be in the vicinity of growing plants constitutes probable cause an individual is in constructive possession.
I appreciate that. Was the other individual that was with Mr. King on the 22nd apprehended too?
Yes.
Did either of the two have any wet plants with?
On their person?
Yes.
Not to my knowledge.
Can you point me to the evidence submitted that shows the gender of the weed plants in the grow up?
That is not entered into evidence. There is officer testimony, though.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did the interrogation with Mr. Thornton last?
I couldn't honestly say exactly. It's been a long time. It was probably altogether, like, with us in the room with him, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. This is the second interrogation you're referring to?
Yes.
Yeah, it honestly wasn't that long. I don't have an exact time frame. It's been a long time.
Okay. During the interrogation, was it mentioned how much weed Mr. Thornton bought of Mr. King?
Yes. Mr. Thornton said he bought 2 kilos.
Yo, once is an accident, twice isn't. Stop the fighting or you'll all be ejected.
Yo, my fault, cuz. We all excited a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, a little excitement's okay. Just like, no more.
Yeah, we apologize, man.
No problem. Continue, please, James. I apologize.
No, don't worry. In your professional opinion, what is the street value of 2 kilograms of weed?
I honestly have no idea. You should have asked Percy this. I don't do drugs, so if I just help with it.
Understood. Is it correct that Mr. Thornton was found with, in the first instance, 525 grams of weed and $6,746, and in the second instance with 336 grams and $6,279 pockets?
I'm gonna need a calculator to confirm it that way. I don't do mental math. Hang on. Uh, 294 for the first one, you said?
525.
525. One of us has our numbers wrong, and it's probably me. 1 second.
Oh, there is so much missing in evidence.
So he was found with 42 7-gram bags at the first instance.
Okay, that's 294 then.
Yes.
I have more.
And in the second instance, he was found with 75 7-gram bags, as well as a small note.
525.
And
Okay, can we agree on around 820 grams in total? And
not
about
counting what he'd already clearly sold? Sure.
yes, that's why I'm asking for the money amount. It should be around 12 to 13,000. Is that correct?
You said he had 6,000 one time and 7,000 the other. That's like 14,000.
Yeah, I believe in the evidence is 6,700 and 6,200. But yes.
Okay, then yeah, like 14,000. Sure. But he also had small notes and dirty money in his possession. I believe the second time he was arrested.
Okay.
Which is rolled up bill.
In the interrogation, there was a talk about a dumpster drop. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You for the court explain what a dumpster drop is?
Dumpster drop is a style of dead drop where one participant in a transaction leaves an item in that area so they aren't seen directly handing it hand to hand to the other person. It's a way to transfer possession without physically being there.
Hey. Give me 1 second, please. In the interrogation, did Mr. Thornton ever admit to Mr. King handing him any drugs?
he admitted to Mr. King giving him, selling him, about 2 kilos of weed. Yes.
Not the question. Question was,
Yeah, he gave him the drugs. He dropped them in a dumpster for Mr. Thornton to pick up. Yes.
there was no actual exchange mano a mano.
Mr. Hayes, if you're trying to say that you need to be physically present to give somebody to something to someone, you've clearly never received an email in your life.
We are talking about a possession here. I'm just.
If I mail somebody my mittens, am I not giving them my mittens?
Are we just splitting hair here?
You're the one splitting hairs, Mr. Hayes. I'm just following suit.
Okay, the U.S. Post Office is giving you the letter. Anyways, move on, I guess. No further question, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any redirect?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay.
Would you consider a plant of marijuana to be processed or unprocessed?
The plant is unprocessed.
Okay, and what was that first line in cultivation?
Did you just look up the cultivation?
1 second, I've got to pull it back up.
Yeah, but there was no possession.
Any quantity of unprocessed wet cannabis.
Okay. And to your knowledge as a deputy of the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office, how is wet bud acquired?
It's acquired through plants, but cultivation also specifies bud-producing cannabis plants.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, of course.
Ready. And for the courts, can you
this is a great lineup for the prosecution, by the way.
Define constructive possession as it pertains to marijuana.
So constructive possession as it pertains to anything really is when something is under your realistic control. Like if you're in a vehicle and there's something in the cup holder of that vehicle, anybody in the driver or the passenger seat could be said to be in constructive possession of that item because they can easily access it without undue strain. Like right now, I'm in constructive possession of this box of tissues, even though my hand isn't physically on it.
I should pay attention.
Okay. And can you give a brief description of the felony possession with intent to distribute law for the courts here today?
This is so funny.
Felony possession with intent to distribute is any person who's found to have large quantities of drugs on their person, vehicle, or property with intent to distribute. It can be inferred through circumstances surrounding the discovery or a pattern of behavior such as large sums of money, high-grade weaponry, or other paraphernalia used in the measuring, weighing, or breaking down of large to small quantities.
Would you assert that the defendant, when cultivating this marijuana, was in possession on his person of this marijuana? Through the method of which constructive possession, as you just described.
Possession of it. Yes.
I'm splitting hair.
Okay. And as it pertains to high-grade weaponry, was the defendant ever found with high-grade weaponry in this incident of the
He had an AK, so yes.
Okay. And in regards to large sums of money, was he ever found with large sums of money?
I'm honestly unsure on that particular. I'd have to.
No worries. We can look. We can look at the next question, which is: can you read to me the second prong of drug trafficking?
The second prong of drug trafficking. Yes, I can.
Isn't that the repeat offender?
Second prong of drug trafficking is proof or evidence the suspect has manufactured or cultivated a controlled dangerous substance.
Okay, and what is that first line of drug trafficking?
Any person found guilty of felony possession with intent to distribute.
Okay, and as a deputy, using your experience as your knowledge base here, would you assert that the defendant was both is both guilty of the felony possession of the intent to distribute and that cultivation prong?
Yes, I would assert that.
Okay, and my final question is: if it is your birthday and I send you a lovely card with a $100 check in it through the mail. Did I give you that lovely card with the check in it?
Yes, you did give that to me.
Okay, no more questions.
You didn't put it in the fucking bin.
Okay.
Damn,
Are
she
we
got your
marking this witness for recall, Counselor Hayes?
No, Your Honor, I'm just putting my split hair back together. That's all.
Oh, Detective, you may step down. Thank you for your testimony here today. Don't leave your prosecutor.
Yeah.
It'd be really awkward if you just walked out.
That would be a little awkward, yes. The prosecution has no further witnesses, but we would like to call Your Honor's attention to a few pieces of it.
Would you like to go over evidence now or before closings?
We can do it before closing, Your Honor. That's fine.
Okay, fantastic. Then we're going to move over to... Oh, there's a word I'm looking for. Glyphoxy.
What do you need?
Are you resting?
Oh, yes, prosecution, right.
Fantastic. Let's move on. Defense, you're up.
Well, Your Honor, we would like to call Mr. King to the stand.
Oh, Mr. King. Have you been notified of your Fifth Amendment rights? Do you know what it means if you stand forward and give testimony here today?
Yes.
You still wish to waive your Fifth Amendment right and give testimony?
Yes, I do.
That was convincing.
Hope you come.
Yo, go in there and be like, I'm Mr. King, bro. No balls. Do it.
He's oozing confidence.
Okay, raise your left hand for me, sir. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
So help you. Sup?
I do.
Oh, okay. He's all yours, James.
Mr. King, please state your name and profession for the court.
Jerome King, entrepreneur.
On the...
Can we ask that the witness speaks up a little bit? We can barely hear him on our
Yeah, full chest as loud as you can, sir.
Would you... yeah, please state your name again.
Jerome King, entrepreneur.
On
The
the...
prosecution here. Can you hear me?
Just about. I'm going to listen real close.
If you need to take a few steps closer, take a few steps closer. I'm not going to complain about it.
Are you shouting, Mr. King?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, you know, just
get you love my
they still
handwriting.
need to be able to hear the
It's
dude.
okay,
and
yeah,
even
it's okay. I'm
stood
just
next to him.
moving a
He's
little bit over.
He's a little quiet.
Okay. On the 22nd of August, were you tending to plants?
Yes.
What kind of plants were you tending to?
Male wheat plants.
For the court, what is the difference between male and female plants?
So male plants only produce seeds.
Were you
For
arrested?
Females, you get bud.
Sorry, go ahead, please.
For female plants, you get a wet bud. They produce wet bud.
Were you arrested that day?
Yes.
Were you searched after being arrested?
Yes.
Did you give consent to raiding your properties?
Yes.
Are you aware of your possessions when you were arrested?
Yes.
Are you aware of your possessions during the raid of your
Yes.
properties? Were any drugs, regardless of the amount, found?
No.
Have you sold any drugs to Mr. Thornton?
No.
Can you explain the money transfer between you and Mr. Thornton?
Yes.
Would you please elaborate?
I sold seeds. I sold seeds to Mr. Thornton.
In the amount of?
Usually I sold him 10 seeds.
And that amounted to how much?
He gave me $10,000, I believe.
When it comes to the growing process, is it possible to grow and dry wheat plants within 2 days?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Redirect from the prosecution.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
sorry,
one
Miss-
second.
It takes
Hi.
from the baby moms.
Yeah, I'm in trial right now. Yeah, haha. Maybe. I have no idea who the fuck that was, but they just pissed me off. Let's continue.
Mr. King, you said that only female plants produce bud?
I did.
Okay, so the male plants produce seeds.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
But as if you're talking, we can't hear it.
Yes, no, I'm just trying to word this question properly. Mr. King, do you have any sort of evidence for the court today to confirm your testimony of it being only male plants?
Objection. This is a criminal case, it is on the prosecution to prove his guilt and not on the defense to prove his innocence.
And yet, while the burden of proof has not switched, he has been asked a question, and if he wishes to invoke his Fifth Amendment right, you know what happens, James? You know what happens?
He's always against me.
His entire testimony gets yeeted.
Oh, hell no.
You can just say no. You can just say no. It's fine.
This is the risk of giving testimony and waiving your Fifth Amendment right.
Yo, he drinking a Red Bull over there, man.
You can say no, right? You can just say
No, he can deny he can plead fifth and then everything.
Answer the question, Mr. King.
Oh, I don't recall whether I have any evidence.
Okay, do you have long-term experience with growing marijuana?
Objection. Just gonna throw in the relevance here. You know, this is not gonna happen.
Well, he is stating a fact that male seeds or male plants only make seeds, and I'm trying to understand his long-term experience in this regard to assert the validity of his testimony.
If I may.
Absolutely.
Also speculating that he has a long-term experience.
It's a yes or no question, and it goes to his experience.
So here's my question, James. Is your objection specifically to the length of time she's indicating the experience? Because from your line of questioning with the defendant, you appear to be attempting to slyly enter the man as an expert witness into the cultivation of marijuana. I mean, correct?
I am just trying to state the happenings on the 22nd.
And yet, a lot of your questions were theoretical questions about the cultivation of marijuana.
I did not hear an objection from the prosecution, Your Honor.
No, I didn't either.
No, Your Honor, we didn't choose to object because it opened the scope for us.
Right.
So,
finally,
specifically
good
what
court
your
case.
objection to this question is about whether or not Mr. King is some kind of expert or the length of his expertise in the cultivation of marijuana, James. What's the issue specifically?
We don't have a reference point to show if he's an expert or not. Even a lay person can plant plants and see the results.
Your Honor, we're asking for his own personal experiences and opinion. We're not asking for Mr. Hayes' experience and opinions.
Okay. So,
why am I enjoying this so much?
The wording of the question specifically was about a long-term experience, right? So,
Hey,
if you want
friend.
to rephrase the question for me, Ms. Clafoxy,
Yes.
and we can move on.
How long have you been growing marijuana?
I believe I was arrested like a month ago, just over a month ago.
Oh God.
So I would
And
say
to
about
con-
that time frame. When I was
Okay.
arrested, I was going there.
So that
Why?
was your first time cultivating?
Yes. Just say yes. I don't care at this point.
Let me think back.
Oh God. I didn't prep him for this.
No, I don't. No, don't recall.
I mean, Grayson is helping them. Please.
Just slipped my memory there.
Alrighty. Would you consider yourself an expert in growing marijuana?
Say no. Say no. Say no. Say no. Say no.
No, I
Say
wouldn't
no.
say, expert.
Thank you.
That's like top, right?
I mean, I'm asking if you would consider yourself an expert and how you define the word yourself.
I would consider myself. Obviously, I was successful in growing these male plants, so take that as you as you will.
His thinking is so great.
So you would state that you don't have considerable knowledge in this field.
I would state I have enough knowledge to successfully grow male marijuana plants.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
Okay, and during cultivation, is it possible for male and female plants to be planted next to each other?
Could you elaborate on next to each other, please?
I mean, in the same grow op, is it possible to have male and female plants together?
Is it possible to join male and female plants?
Objection. I'm gonna go here with the relevance on top of being a confusing question.
The fact that your client is confused doesn't make the question confusing. The question was actually stated very clearly. Are you going somewhere with this, Kulfaxi? Is there a relevance issue?
I am.
Okay, I will give you scope. I'm going to rephrase the question for you, sir, just so we can get past the
I
part of the
can't. I'm
issue.
just throwing objections out there now.
The counselor is asking you, is it possible, not is it a good idea, not should you, but is it possible to grow male and female marijuana plants side by side?
See, when you say side by side, do you mean are you joining those two plants, or are you just growing them literally
Just
side by side?
growing them side by side.
Yes, it's possible.
Okay, that's all. That's all the question there was. Okay.
Have you done this before, sir?
No.
I guess one last question from me in that regard would be, if you did have male and female plants on the same scene, is it possible you would only harvest the male plants?
I don't know.
Yes, it's well. Sorry, could you repeat the question one more time?
If you had male and female plants on the same scene, is it possible that you only harvest the male plants?
It would leave the female plants behind, but yes, it's possible.
I had to ask the growing question.
I'm gonna give the floor to Ashley
Because we don't have the witness here.
No, I think I'm good actually.
It's okay.
All right, one moment, Your Honor.
You did this.
Okay, last couple of moments before I
Just
let
one
this man
second to
down.
confer, Your Honor.
Absolutely, no problem.
Friend, this has nothing to do with this. I don't have Leonova, and I do not have the main witness.
All right, that's all, Your Honor.
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to let you step down. So, thank you for your testimony. It was appreciated.
Thank you.
Okay, Jim. Anything else you want to get done here before we move on to evidence and closings?
No, only the evidence, Your Honor.
Okay, then. Right. Do people need time to put together closing arguments?
I'll need like 5 minutes, Your Honor.
Absolutely. Before we begin with that, the interrogation, how long is it?
7 minutes and 19
honestly-
seconds, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, that's
I'm
what's on
gonna
the
watch-
record.
I'm going to watch the interrogation right now while I give you 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you got 5 minutes exactly. Put together your closings. Use all your time.
One question, Your Honor, that doesn't pertain to this case per se.
Oh, these guys are so dumb. It's annoying.
This is where I'm saying you kind of need to go with the yes and no. Why is she talking to the judge? Can you not talk to the judge without me present? Thank you.
It wasn't about anything. It's about the failure to appear warrants.
Why did I fuck up? Why did I fuck up?
Okay, so I had to ask you that question because we don't have Nova and the main witness.
Yeah.
So, it is not an issue if you admit to that you got caught last time, but you can.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for growing, you can say, well, that's the first time growing, kind of.
But I said like I didn't recall if I grew before. Like I didn't want to admit to growing before that last time I was caught.
Yeah.
But how is it
it's all
relevant
good.
to the case?
No, their main issue is showing that you had any possession. That's why the whole if I send mittens through the postal service kind of deal.
Yeah, but even that is like not even that big of a like. They're saying I was caught with plants when I wasn't. Like when I had possession of plants when I didn't. Like.
Yeah, you have constructive possession. So in the court case, people versus Dub
What?
Bond.
The ones I watered.
Yes, that's a cultivation
that's just
charge,
seeds, right? But that's just seeds.
No, the plants that were there, and we're stating about the male plants. I find it funny that again they're using evidence from other court cases, by the way, that they didn't submit, and the whole male plant stuff
Bro,
is
can
also
you
a
fuck
joke.
off? My bad. Yeah, I mean, bro, I don't know what to tell you. This is. They're pulling some shit out their ass, man.
Move, bro.
Okay, I'm taking bets on the winner.
Yes, I don't know, man.
Bro, move, bro. Move, bro.
$1 million.
Who you betting on?
Hmm.
Oh no, we're not taking bets on.
I mean,
this
sure,
time.
the experience questions weren't great for us, but it wasn't that
If
bad
he
overall.
win, you get $1 extra. Other side, you get like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole failure to appear kind of deal.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of fucked us.
I asked the lawyers. They said, "Yep, he's done so."
we'll see.
So they kept on like they get so many of their facts wrong. I don't.
It doesn't take your food.
Oh man. Some of this small stuff triggering. But we'll see. We'll see. What do you think? What do you think is gonna? What's gonna think's gonna happen?
Take.
Yeah, take it.
It is still the possession thingy. I feel like Grayson can see that, especially because he ruled on the Dub Blanc case.
So, but the possession that's to do with the cultivation, right?
Yes, and they have no
So,
evidence of you actually having drugs. The dead drop stuff. That's why we say that you sold seeds.
But what I'm trying to figure out is how are they trying to prove the drug trafficking right now?
Oh, I'll take some.
Yeah, that's my question too.
I got it. Wait for it.
Because like, sure, if they say like right now they're trying to prove that I had possession or like I had enough for cultivation.
I don't know if this motherfucker gonna work.
Or are they gonna say that the seeds are enough drugs for DT? How are the seeds alone enough drugs for DT? It doesn't make
No,
any
they're
sense.
not. They're not talking about the seeds. The seeds are out of question. It is a constructive possession when they see you cultivating next to the plants.
Okay. So that's, but that, okay. So I was in constructive possessions of male plants. Is what they're saying.
Yes.
And they're using that to try and hit me with felony. With
Yes,
intent?
possession. Yes.
Felony possession.
Now,
of
if you
male
had
plants.
wet plants on you when you got arrested, then that would be a different story, you know. But you weren't.
But I was like, you know, what do you call it, like closed shut, or what do you call it, like open closed case.
I don't even know where Grayson is.
I had wet bud, it was all over, but I didn't. So I don't know. I didn't even plant anything that would give me wet bud. That's what's triggering me. If I was even caught around female plants, I would like understand it, but I just wasn't.
So did he have paraphernalia? No,
know.
he only
Probably
had
like,
seeds. Well,
the
these
judge is
are
gonna see.
paraphernalia.
Yeah, he's impressed as fuck about y'all, bro. He all the way in the end, bro. He ain't trying to face y'all.
Bro, he said, I'm finna ruin your life, so I fucking smoked him.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Well, after this, we should just catch him, Mike, and just jump his ass.
I already smoked him, bro.
I'm stealing you.
Little shit.
Don't do it, motherfucker. We're asking for pay. You ain't gonna do it for free.
Nah, he finna pay his taxi bubble and shit.
Oh. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, the entire
But
series
you're
is
on
gonna be
duty, motherfucker.
GG last in Argos MG.
Finna get some like advertisement and shit going
Yeah,
on.
true.
We went to all the gangs apparently. I mean, one of them is in jail right now.
You're saying you're looking cute, Grayson.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I love honesty in this courthouse.
I don't know. It's going to depend on Grayson. I mean, he knows what I was doing. He knows what they're doing.
I don't like the other suit
True,
better, I'm not
Carlson.
gonna lie.
Oh, Carlson, just so you know, there's a warrant out for the rest of your wife. You're more than happy to come over and, I don't know, chill at my place while she's locked up. It'll be cool.
Oh, that's great. I'll need to support.
I am here to offer you support, Carlson.
You're such a good friend.
Really am. Humble, too.
What?
Hello, Grayson.
Hi. Everybody about ready to go with closings? Evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
What?
I can't believe you guys didn't draft in Carlson here. She's just stood here not working.
Damn.
Put it to work.
What?
What?
I just heard my name.
I just said I can't believe they didn't draft you in.
What's taking
Lawyer cop in the stands, and they don't just draft you into work.
Jerome. Hey, tell your lawyer you need to hone in on the fact that they don't have any evidence to female plants there, bro. That's
Bro, it's already over. The court case is
it's
over,
done?
idiot.
Oh, shit.
Release your closing statements.
Yo, I'm closing
Yeah,
statement.
put that in the closing. Put that in the closing. Tell your lawyer.
Shut up, man.
What? Shut up.
It's actually insane that they got nothing, bro. It's so fucking ridiculous. Like how they, well, they're saying that because the male plant was like planted in the ground, it's like it's a plant, you know. When in reality, I get seeds from it. It's not fucking weed.
Nah. They're trying to say there was female plants there. That's what they're trying to say. That's why you need to hone in that they have no evidence to female plants.
But there wasn't, bro.
That's why you need to fucking hone in on that.
No, I'm not. I don't really have a paralegal. So the stuff that I'm doing with Michelle, it's just in the DM.
Right, but they didn't. There's no female plants anywhere. No, none of evidence. No nothing.
Yeah, that's what you need to say, bro, in the closing.
Right.
Trust,
Go
bro,
chat to your lawyer and let him know.
trust me. Tell
Go
him,
chat to your
tell him.
lawyer. Go chat to the big
I will
man
beat
over
you
there.
fucking.
Let him know.
Where'd the judge go?
He is still up there. Flirting with a married woman.
Nice, nice, nice. What are you waiting for?
The prosecution.
Nice, as always, as always. So were they saying that
I think we're ready, Your Honor.
I planted female seeds?
Yes.
Girl they
Guys,
shot me?
behind the
Yes.
barriers, please.
But there's no evidence of that anywhere.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm gonna go over.
Let them know, bro. These guys are fucking clowns.
Okay, let's get this rolling. Court is back in session. We're gonna go over evidence and then closing statements. When you are ready, prosecution.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Ashley, if you're talking,
Sorry.
we can't hear you.
Your Honor, if you look at the phone records for Jerome King and you look at the record that fifth from the bottom, it's a phone transaction between Mr. King and Mr. Thornton. It is Mr. King's bank account number. Directly after that is the word done. Correlating with this, there is a bank transaction between Mr. King and Mr. Thornton. It occurs at the same timestamp as these tax records, and it was for $10,000. It is present in both of their bank records, and it is also present in both of their phone records.
That has been seen and noted by the courts.
We also want to specifically point out the part in the recording where Mr. Thornton says that he bought bud from Mr. King. He bought the plant. He did not buy seeds, according to his recorded confession.
Is that all the evidence you want to go over?
So we also wanted to point out specifically that he was arrested with an AK. When he was arrested, Mr. King was arrested with an AK when he was initially arrested with the seeds. And also we just wanted to emphasize his possessions in that report, which show the seeds and the joint in his possession.
Okay.
I believe that's it, Your Honor.
Okay, fantastic. Evidence, Haze.
We would like to point out the date and time of all three reports submitted in evidence. We would also like to point out the date of the bank transfer, the $10,000 for the alleged 2,000 grams of wheat, while one joint of 2 grams goes for about $50 or more. The two arrests of Mr. Thornton, where he had
Can I object
800
to his producing evidence that's not in testimony? That producing.
Shut up.
He's saying he knows the price of a joint. That's not in evidence anywhere. That was never in testimony
Okay,
either.
Straight up, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to look at the evidence. I'm going to come to my own conclusions based on it. Whatever conclusions you offer is just an inference at this point. The amount of attention I'm going to pay to those moments is limited. Trust me. I understand what's happening right now. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Oh, you didn't introduce. Okay, the two arrests of Mr. Thornton, he had about 860 or 120, over 800 grams of weed in baggies and about 13,000 in cash. That the raids did not show any factual evidence in regards of a felony possession of Mr. King. Mr. King was compliant. I would also like to point out the interrogation methods of Leonova. The recording lasted 7 minutes, 19 seconds, while the whole interrogation lasted at least 15 minutes. And that in the opening statement, the prosecution
Wait,
stated.
Stop. What are you telling me? Are you inferring some kind of Brady violation here, Haze?
Oh, I could have talked about that long ago, but no, I'm definitely gonna skip this one.
Okay, so then why? What are you pointing out, and why are you pointing it out? Are you just telling me that I should
Because
be...
of the duress and the way Mr. Thornton was treated during the interrogation.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yep.
The,
No,
the estimate of
okay.
how long it takes.
I couldn't hear what you said at the end.
Yeah, I missed a little bit of that.
The length of time that I gave as an estimate for the interrogation was an estimate. It has been nearly 2 months. And recording is in unrecorded is.
You need a mobile pill, Ashley.
Either way, I think I get the gist of what you're putting down. That we have a little bit of lacking context there as to the length of time since the interrogation and an estimate was given. I understand.
Yes, I need to point this out because Mr. Thornton is not present, and I couldn't ask him about it. And the last 2 points, like I said, the opening statement, the prosecution stated there were only male weed plants. And I would like to point out the People versus Stop Blunt. You're well aware of that court case, as it is in the docket.
Your Honor, apologies. Ashley's having trouble hearing Haze. If he could repeat what he last said.
Are you...
Haze might need to take a mumble pill.
I can hear Haze.
Oh, but shit, my co-counsel can't.
Smith, can you hear me? Ashley? Hello?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, so the opening statement, they talked only about male plants and the People versus Stop Blunt. What I was referring to. That's all.
Okay.
I think you guys should get the car ready.
Your Honor, objection to his mentioning the People versus Dublin again. That was not entered into evidence.
Huh,
And it's
huh.
not a case law. That's one of the legislative ones, as far as I can tell.
Going for the 9th.
You also need to speak up.
I still
Sorry.
heard you, Detective. But if you want to speak up for the rest of the cause, so everybody else can.
Objection to his mention of the People versus Blunt. As far as I can tell, it was not entered into evidence, nor is it one of the foundational or constitutional legislative laws.
It isn't, and generally it is more than good form if you are going to reference case law to give the opposing counsel notice of that on the docket, enter it into evidence.
Like
I will
you're
take it.
using reports that haven't been entered into evidence, you mean?
Yet they were giving testimony as witnesses, direct witnesses to events. You, however, counselor, are a fucking lawyer, not giving testimony. You weren't entered and asked to give testimony, were you? Were you?
You really want me to go that B word, Your Honor? Okay. You do what you do best. You will use whatever you feel like is appropriate, Your
I
Honor.
will absolutely use whatever I feel like using. That is the way this works. Okay. Closing statement when we're ready. Prosecution. Who's stepping up? Who's giving me the...
Oh, this is
the
so
big
good.
spice?
I love
'Cause I want the
Grayson for
spice. Bring
this.
it.
I also love the
Your Honor.
Hell yeah.
prosecution. I want to say prostitute.
So the law states that for drug trafficking, any person who is found guilty of felony possession with intent to distribute, and which meets one or more of the following requirements. He shows a pattern of drug distribution or felony possession demonstrated through 3 or more provable instances. There's proof or evidence that the suspect has manufactured or cultivated a controlled dangerous substance, or the subject has sold, transferred, or distributed a controlled dangerous substance to an individual who may be summoned or subpoenaed to appear in court. Cultivation of marijuana specifies...
Your Honor, I hate to interject. Can we have the peanut gallery be quiet so that way I can
Who's
hear my
talking?
co-counsel?
Who's talking? Point them out. Snitch on them.
Someone on that side, Your Honor. I couldn't tell you who, but I can definitely hear a lot of noise.
Okay, look, just keep it to a whisper, please, while counsel is working. We've got 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go deliberate, and you know, chat all you want, okay? Just bring it down. Bring it down. You've been well behaved so far. 5 more minutes. That's all I'm asking for. Continue, please.
Cultivation of marijuana specifies bud-producing cannabis plants. Per his own testimony, Jerome King was in constructive possession of plants that did not produce buds, male plants which clearly fall under the envelope of a controlled dangerous substance. He was also in possession of the female plants that officers observed on scene. Additionally, in the 60 days before this case was filed, he was charged with felony possession with intent to distribute on the 29th of July. That was a charge to which he pled guilty. At that time, he was in possession of the strain Amethyst Ivory Cocktail, the same strain found on his person in the form of joints on the 22nd of August when he was found cultivating seeds. On the 19th of August, a large grow consisting of 40-plus plants was found growing in an unknown
I don't know, James.
his neighbor's house.
I feel that this is just rude.
The drug sales were found out in front of his own house, Grove Street 6, a property that at the time he was the owner of. Additionally, on the 22nd of August, we have evidence of cultivation from the grow up and the large amount of seeds in the area. As well, we have the recorded testimony of Ajax Thornton that Jerome King sold him nearly 2 kilos of marijuana, testimony that is supported by phone records and bank records. The cash discrepancies the defense will no doubt attempt to point out can be explained with the rolled notes found in Mr. Thornton's person. With these factors in mind, we believe that the court has no choice but to find Jerome King guilty of drug trafficking and cultivation of marijuana. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Detective. James, you ready for the floor to be yours?
Yep.
Counselor Haze, it's all yours.
May it please the court, Your Honor, prosecution, ladies and gentlemen. Drug trafficking needs a felony possession with intent to distribute. Prosecution failed to present concrete evidence showing that the defendant, Mr. King, was ever in possession of any kind of drugs. Furthermore, their main witness, a criminal informant, was pressured into saying whatever they wanted to hear. So how believable, how credible is a testimony from a CI that was under clear threats, not only for his livelihood, but also his future?
Of evidence.
Okay. I know what the evidence states. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Generally, just so you're aware, Detective, I don't like objections during closing. I think it's bad form. I'm just going to allow him to get through his closing. And then I'm going to, weigh things accordingly. Okay, let's move on.
So how believable, how credible is a testimony from a CI that was under clear threats of not only his livelihood, but also his future, and was too scared to show up in court? One very relevant question remains: would anybody sell 2 kilograms of weed for a fraction of market value? Could it be that things said during the interrogation were not the way it seems? Why was the interrogation recording so specific and short? What happened before the recording? What happened after? I congratulate the officers on a 7-minute interrogation with a confession. But what happened during the other 10 minutes? Mr. King was caught tending to male weed plants. He was arrested, he was searched and raided. No drugs were found. And even if you believe the story told by an intimidated CI, not even Mr. Thornton himself can confirm that Mr. King was ever holding onto any drugs. Through the testimonies heard today, the defendant admitted to selling Mr. Thornton seeds, and Mr. King shall be charged for it. The prosecution gambled, hoping for an easy conviction for drug trafficking while letting the CI go on lesser charges, knowing just too well that eventually Mr. Thornton will slip up again. Let's face it, twice in 4 hours, that must be some kind of record. But luckily for Mr. Thornton, double jeopardy will prevent the prosecution from going after him again. And if he truly turns his life around, he will have nothing to fear. Furthermore, Mr. Thornton had ample time to purchase the seeds on the 23rd, plant and harvest the devil's lettuce, and sell it 2 days later. When it comes to Mr. King, let me ask you one last question. Does the sale of weed seeds warrant a drug trafficking charge? There's just one simple answer here, and it's a clear no. Thank you.
Hey, James, I have one thing for you before you leave.
No, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
What kind of drugs been argued in this court case here today?
Weed.
No.
Don't. I send you a message to motion for me not to have to say it.
And I'm telling you, I want to hear the drug. Say it.
Say it.
Can Alex help me?
You can do it, Jim.
Marijuana. I can't.
Thank you, James.
I hate you
Okay,
so much.
Court is in recess while I go deliberate.
Marijuana.
Hey, Haze, do you put marinara sauce on your pizza, dog?
Maybe a ghost.
No, it's pesto sauce because that's a green
Could
one.
you say marriage a hoocher?
Dude, I tried saying other words. It's all Alex's fault.
I remember you also doing that in a court case with me.
Yeah, well, you didn't know how to say it either, so please.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. There's our
Cannabis.
notes section on our main
Marijuana. My brain doesn't work.
There's no way it's 650k, bro. Surely.
Nah, you're walking, bro. You're
Hey,
walking.
yo, Freddie Mercury. Hey, let me tell you something real quick, motherfucker. Shit, I give you some credit, motherfucker.
We need to collaborate on our investigation.
Just call me Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, you want ugly motherfucker, but you smart as shit, man. I give you that.
Whoa,
you was
whoa,
using
whoa,
big words
whoa,
and shit, motherfucker. I don't even
Whoa,
know
whoa,
what he was
whoa.
saying.
I wouldn't take it personally, lawyer. So.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He says some
How many
harsh
drinks
stuff.
in is he,
Like 7, 8?
He has been drinking, so.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Yo, Travis, sit with the jury.
coffee these days.
Go sit with the jury. Go sit
Yo,
with
I got a
Okay,
beer
Chad,
up my
welcome
ass,
everybody.
man. You want one, Mr. Lawyer? You want a cool low?
I'm good, thank you.
It's a little warm, but it's a little celebratory thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're better way with celebrating.
Yeah. You want some ass
Out it,
beer?
there's
Out of jail free card.
Nah, no way.
Can I sit in the jury seat? I'm trying to go to the jury
Go
seat.
for it. Go for it. Right now, there's no judge.
Fuck you.
Hold on. I'm gonna do some community service.
Fuck you, Travis.
TK, that's TK.
Team kill. Fuck you, team kill.
It's community service right here, man.
That was fun. I hope prosecution also enjoyed this one.
Over here.
Okay, Pharaoh, why? Also, I'm finishing my dinner. I started 90 minutes ago, not more. What is it now? 2 hours. But I'm already streaming 2 hours, 30.
I think you might just get you might just get cultivation. Not the. You might get sale of seeds, which is
I'm not a fan of room temperature cottage cheese. I need to admit that. Ugh. I have a monster. I have cottage cheese. I have some protein bread.
What do you think the outcome's going to be, James?
Yeah, the thing is, they can easily lie about the weed plants of being female. But the Peoples versus Dot Blunt, he had a similar thing where he was found with over 50 plants, and he shot down cops and all. So basically, his case is the same as the one for Dot Blunt. And it was Grayson that ruled over that case. So he only got cultivation. And the money transfer, we kind of have it covered with the seeds. And that's just a misdemeanor. So it's just going to be how he's going to rule over the plants.
Yeah.
But they don't have any evidence that it was male, female.
No, I'm not happy how the prosecution thinks with testimony they can introduce other cases. You know, and I have something on the docket about the Brady violation, but it's not, you know, it's not really.
How can they say there was female plants there when there wasn't?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just make a picture with your
Yeah.
fucking camera. It's not that hard.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, yo, Jerome.
Yo.
Yo, if you don't make it out of this bitch, can I have your car?
No.
He's not gonna get executed for this, my friend.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Oh, my fault, man.
No, we just thought more like if he gets a 650k fine, he might not get executed, bro. It's not a good goodbye for him.
It's not looking good. Bro.
Yo, I heard they got a motherfucker called Bovice in there.
Hi
bro.
from
You gotta
England, by
clean
the
your
way.
asshole before you
Welcome,
go in,
welcome.
man. You
We
don't
have a lot of people from England. I think
about that one, too.
America, England, and Germany are my main hubs of viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you just shit yourself, bro?
Yeah, you mentioned Bovice and he's you mentioned Bovice.
Bro, I told him to clean that asshole. You know,
I didn't.
shit himself, bro.
What did you hear? Wait, what did you hear?
I heard you thinking shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, you sound like you shit yourself.
What is this?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my bad.
You stop shitting yourself, bro.
He's got it on.
Right, bro. Yo, let him know, bro. Let him know.
I'm tapping. I'm literally tapping my ring. I'm literally tapping my ring against
listen.
this fucking.
No, listen, bro. Listen. Go up on the stand. Tell him you got talents, man. You benefit for the fucking community, man. You go up there and be like, bro, I can fart on command, motherfucker. Wow, just fucking taking shit up there, motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
That should be your closing statement.
It's like, Your Honor, this is all I got.
You're all from the land of experts in NoPixel law.
Look,
You know, Pixel law is so inconsistent.
No, they're not. I'm still the GOAT, man. I still run this shit.
Below par performance today.
And that's why he's the GOAT. And that's why he's the GOAT.
Motherfucker,
Chat,
you
hit
dumb
that
as
follow
shit. I'll
button.
take that.
We need another 5 for 7,100.
Right up there, man. You
Please,
getting dumb by a motherfucker called Ashley, man.
Let me.
What do you mean do?
Nah, no.
There we go, Samurai. Thank you very much. Check your primes. We are 9,569 away from. I don't know how much it is. 5,000. That's my train of thought. Anyways, no. Check your primes. I would appreciate you joining the community with a sub. But our target is 2K. Sure. There's also a Discord. We try to play community games, variety games on Friday. So if you have a good idea for a game to play, join Discord, put it in the suggestion box, and play games with me and my community. You don't need to be a pro. You don't, need the shiniest skins. I have cat ears in Fall Guys. They're really, that's like legendary loot right there. That's about it.
Yo, Sue.
Yo.
Hey, Freddie Mercury. Hey, James Bond. Hey, look, man. Can I sit on the motherfucking juvie stand?
I mean, you can if you're not getting shoot out by the judge. You can. Also, there is cash under the the peanut gallery box here. Just where? Under the first one.
This cash?
Yeah. Just look underneath it.
Oh.
Matthew's been lurking a few days. Best content I've seen in NoPixel for a while. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I've been having fun. There's a lot to do, a lot going on. I am more the cozy streamer. James doesn't really get loud. Well, I do get loud. Don't get me wrong. I need to play James a little bit on a calmer way. James is more the guy that lets people run into their own mistakes than yelling and pointing them out.
Spend the cash, man. Spend the cash.
Nice. I do a lot of business RP. I do some racing.
I'm just hide here, man.
I mean, if you need a warm place to stay, sure.
Yeah, man. I tell you that, man.
Look, there's
Shit
money
been
down
hard
there.
down
You
the
see the
coast.
money down there?
Yeah, I see the money.
Oh god, I went full Reggie in the cells with Cora. There's his voice, he means business. Oh yeah.
In debt, not you.
Bro, I'm about to be in debt.
Motherfucker, I'm OG, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking this motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
Brother, what's your name?
My name?
No, his.
I was gonna say, bro.
Yo, what's up, homie? This your boy O-Dog, aka Cuz Lightyear, protector of the hood and exterminator of the Vagos.
Nice. Pleasure. It's James Haze, not Freddie Mercury, but I take it, I guess.
Yo, I ain't good with names, so if I call you random shit, don't take it personally, motherfucker. I just don't.
Now I know.
I'm also drunk right now.
Dude, sometimes you need to be drunk in life,
I don't know. I don't think that's what he should be hearing right now.
Oh.
We're trying to get him better, you know.
I'm trying to. I'm
You
trying
didn't
to make the
even
pain go
yell
away,
this.
man.
Free to go. It was
You want
impressive.
me to go deep into it?
Look, man, you showed up to court wearing this, man. That's my court case.
Bro, I'm
At least
cuz
remember
Lightyear.
it.
I was on duty, man. I got a call. Shit, motherfucker in court. I was like, shit, I gotta come support my homie, man. So
At
I
least
came
you
as soon as I
remembered.
could. Yeah, man. You know me, bro. I ain't even been around in a while, bro. I come around just for you, man.
I mean, he's wearing a tie, so there's that.
Yeah, and it's a little cut in half because, you know what I'm saying? You know how shit is, man. This baby mama drama, fuck. I got fucked up, man. But look, man, I made it. I did the best I could, man. I'm sorry, man. I haven't washed my clothes in like 5 days.
I hate you all. I hate you all, chat. I hate you all. I'm gonna ban. Oh god, I can't even say the word.
So is it time for the verdict now? I'm confused.
I think we're waiting for him to go through the evidence. Yeah, they're goggles, flight goggles. I mean, the longer it takes, usually the better, because he's taking his time and go through everything.
True that, true that.
What'd you say?
I said true that, motherfucker.
I'll get a glass of water from over here.
Yo, hypothetically speaking, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at me, all right? This between me and you, all right?
Aye?
Hypothetically speaking, all right? That cop over there, her name be Ashley. Let's say one day she mysteriously go missing, and somebody done shot her ass.
Mm-hmm.
You think that person would get in a lot of trouble?
Well, if they don't know what person or who that was, that person wouldn't get in trouble.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say hypothetically speaking, all right, just hypothetically.
Sure.
That person get caught like a dumbass, and he right now he behind bars. Would that person get in trouble?
I mean, if you do it multiple times, yes, but like once, it's more like attempted murder of a government employee. At this point, this is like part of their job description.
Okay.
Now, if you kidnap that cop multiple times and start using different devices, cutting off fingers and shit, then you're gonna have some trouble. Mr. Abe, Steve, his father? Mr. Abe, you're Steve's father. Welcome.
Hypothetically speaking, all right, you put one right bullet in that cop's dome, and that cop go never wakes up. Would that person be in trouble?
Yeah, that is murder on a government employee. That is not good. Definitely not good. Then again, the person needs to be caught first, you know.
I feel that, man.
Yeah, if it's seeds, it's different to drug trafficking.
I had a case open against me once. I just never woke up, so it just blew over. You know what I'm saying? It's a life hack.
Nice.
Yeah, man, you know how it is sometimes.
One of my first big cases was when I was working with Gil Schultz on the Amanda Thompson case. And that was, I don't even know, way too long ago. 15 months, 16 months.
Oh, Amanda Thompson, man, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
And me and Mando used to roll deep, man. Shit.
Perfect.
I miss that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Can everybody's attention, please? Everybody, hello, everybody.
Oh, that's
please,
some.
everybody. Hi, everybody. How are yous?
Yo, what's cracking lacking? We doing good.
Excellent. So this is what I'm going to tell you. I don't know how many times over the past half hour I've told everybody to stop running. There's literally a sign outside. This is not a zoo. This is not a playground. This is City Hall. Okay. Thank you. Please stop
Okay,
running.
we apologize.
Crazy, bro.
Question.
So much fire.
Zoo, but there's a giant spider outside.
I feel like, you know,
That
maybe
is
a potential
Halloween
baby mama
decoration.
for you.
sir.
You fucking idiot. You thought that was
That
real?
is literally a Halloween decoration outside of City
You
Hall.
thought that was a real spider? Are you mad?
Yeah, you ain't funny, bro.
You fucking muppet.
Thank you. Hello, Alex.
Could you imagine that in real life?
Thank you
Like,
for effort, Mr. Adams.
going to
Thank you for
court during
effort.
recess, like, you motherfuckers. If I catch you running again, I'm gonna fucking mow you down.
Crazy, man. Shit. I can't cheat on Shaquilla though.
I mean, alleged.
How do I like working here as a county clerk?
Are you trying to be my lawyer for my divorce court?
Yes.
The problem is in divorce court, they usually take everything you have.
Okay.
So you better spend it before it's gonna happen.
How you doing, Alex?
Look, you want to know like my net worth currently? If you Google me, man, it will say that I got like $47 in straight up like possessions.
I mean, could be worse. You could be in the minus.
Oh, I am in the minus. I owe the bank like $7,000.
She can't do nothing.
Yeah, man. But look, I'm living life, man. Regardless of being in debt, I still party. I still, you know what I'm saying? I still go to the Vanilla Unicorn sometimes.
Sounds fair.
You know what I'm saying? I still sling weed. Just the simple shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing serious. It's just my job.
That's fair.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I'm fucking too old for this bullshit, man. I got the youngest down the block over there. You see all the motherfuckers standing on the stand over there, man?
Yep.
Shit, man. Gotta take care of them motherfuckers. But fuck, man. At this point, they take care of my ass, man. There's nothing gonna change, man.
Yeah, well, there will always be a generation change on the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, man. I think the more I think about it, man, shit. It's been hard for me to move on and shit, man. Shit, man. I don't even know.
Well, the question is, do you really need to move on?
Don't.
There should always be a part that, you know, leads for the ballers, so. Or shouldn't there?
Yeah, man. But I get it, man. Shit. I've been in the
Flareon,
ballers, seen
thank you for the
many
follow.
Motherfucking faces, man. It's just crazy to me. I've been in like, this is the 4th generation of ballers I've been in, man.
Well, I hope they show you some respect at least.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Shit. I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? Every time they need me, they throw out the old dog bad signal. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Show them how to clap.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. I show them the old school style. You know what I'm saying?
Opening the trunk and driving backwards.
Yeah, East Side style, motherfucker. You never heard of... Hold on, man. You never heard of the old school style, man?
Please enlighten me.
Never heard of it, man? Shit, you shoot somebody, you run in the house? That's how we do it, man. Back in the Grove Street. Shit, motherfucker. I'll tell you something real quick, man. You kill somebody, you're East Side, and then, hey, John for 2069, appreciate you for the 10 gifted bomb, Rob. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Get back over there, idiot.
Why I'm enjoying this so
Somebody
much.
yelling over there, man. My fault.
Seems I have lots to learn. To be fair, I spend my time, or used to spend my time mostly here, so not really in the South Side.
Hey, man, look, man. Back in the day, I used to print out hood passes and shit for motherfuckers like you feel me? Because back then, you know what I'm saying, the South Side was pretty feared. Now nobody give a fuck. It's just a bunch of bozos and bowl cuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, take a look at these motherfuckers. Do any of them look scary to you?
No.
Exactly.
Also, I still would never go to the South Side if I'm not invited. Like begging to be robbed and shot, please.
I understand. But you know for a fact it ain't nothing like the old days, motherfucker. Motherfuckers ain't doing shit, bro. Look at them.
Hey, you heard what he said, bruh. Tyler, get back here.
Get the fuck behind the stand.
Oh, there we go.
Shit.
No running, no running.
No fucking running, bro.
Hey, Grayson.
It's not a playground.
Who are you?
Hey,
Get
you
ready
know
to-
who I
get
am.
ready
Oh,
to
that's a
clap.
Yoop who never goes on duty.
God,
Shut
I
up,
wish I
Tabo.
didn't. Hey, you tell somebody shut up in my courthouse again, and it will be contempt, and I am taking those pumps right now.
No, okay.
Did I tell you to keep talking?
I have no idea what the outcome is going to be, by the way.
Oh, listen.
If he keeps going with the Dot Blunt case, this is a
Shut
not
up,
guilty
Ayub.
of drug trafficking, but cultivation and
Shut up,
sale of
Ayub.
seeds.
Move my pumps.
Take that goddamn hat off in my courthouse.
Actually gets you, still clap.
It's to raise awareness.
Why are you talking? I told you to do something. Do it. You don't want those oil pumps, do you? You just don't want them.
Not now.
I think with the circumstances, it was okay. It was unfortunate with Leonova not here and the other guy, Thornton. But motioning for continuance would be stupid.
Okay, I'm back with a verdict. Mr. King, while you pled not guilty to cultivation of marijuana, you basically admitted it on the stand multiple times. Why you wasted this court's time in having to deliberate this is beyond me. But we are instantly finding you guilty of cultivation of marijuana. And we move on to the charge that I think everyone is here actively contesting.
Oh, I will always go with
Drug
the
trafficking
not
is
guilty.
as serious a charge as we have in relation to the manufacture of drugs and the distribution of it within the city.
Continuance mean another
When we
date.
look
Reschedule.
whether you, by the letter of the law, fulfill the requirements needed to be found guilty of drug trafficking. Initially, we need to look at felony intent with the felony possession with intent to distribute. Were you in possession of mass amounts of drugs? Yes, you were, sir. You were in constructive possession of a field of drugs that you were cultivating. That is the way possession works. Specifically constructive possession.
Thank you.
So then we need to look at intent. Did you have the intent to distribute those drugs? Intent can be derived through the circumstances of your arrest. Now, the bank transaction gives us a financial component in this case, a $10,000 payment to you made by a Jack Thornton. Now, what that was actually for is questionable, right? We have testimony in an interrogation from Mr. Thornton who failed to show up to this courthouse, but there is testimony there still. And I have to weigh it, but I weighed accordingly with the fact the man didn't show up. Right? So, was he buying seeds? Was he buying marijuana? I do not know beyond a reasonable doubt.
Ooh.
Then we move on to the secondary and tertiary parts of the circumstantial evidence where we look at intent. We have high-powered weaponry, right? You have an AK on you. You also have a Browning high power. Then we look at drug paraphernalia and whether that was present. When you were arrested, you had 2 watering cans on you and multiple marijuana seeds. That definitely provides drug paraphernalia in your presence with high-powered weaponry. 2 parts of, whether or not we can infer that you are intending to distribute the drugs that you are in possession of at that time. Side note, remember Truth and Justice Floral for all your watering can needs. This has been a non-paid advertisement by Jeffrey Bundy.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
I
dude,
can't
watering
with
cans. I'm telling you
Grayson
why you're
right
buying more
now.
watering cans. Got a problem with that?
Objection.
Where's that stored?
Oh, they're up in Polito, I think.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's a drive. But, you know, it's worth it. So, if I infer that you then have fulfilled felony possession with intent to distribute, does that charge then get escalated up to drug trafficking in this case? Because you have basically, you know, implicitly admitted to cultivation of marijuana today in this courthouse. It does, right? So your own admissions, your own testimony, choosing to give testimony here today has found you guilty of drug trafficking.
What the
So
fuck?
You did this to yourself.
So wild, man. That is so wild.
You did this to
Actually,
yourself,
it's,
sir. That's
What
the
do you
way
mean
this
you
works.
did this to
Drug
yourself?
traffic. What drugs, man? What drugs? I don't get it.
You were in a
on?
field of marijuana, sir. You were in
No, it's a
constructive
taser.
possession of that marijuana. That is a bucket fucking ton of drugs.
W Judge. W Judge.
Okay. Now, as far as time and fine goes, I see what's going on here. The prosecution has asked for 6, and 650,000. I am going to find you and sentence you to 5, and 500,000.
What the fuck, bro?
Your Honor.
What? Put that fucking taser down. Are you
Guys
fucking
keep starting
crazy?
to walk away.
I didn't
He's not
threaten
gonna
shit,
walk away.
man.
Okay,
Look,
understood.
I'm going to ask you, honestly, you, Mr. King, and I'm going to state this frankly. If you try to evade capture, I will put out a $500,000 warrant for your arrest. It will be endless. You're not getting away from this. Okay, right? So that's the verdict of this court. I'm going to fine you. They're going to send you 5 years and 5 on parole. Your standard parole conditions, you know, no drugs, no weapons. Don't do anything stupid. You'll have to go back in. That's it. That's the verdict of this court.
Hey, bro, we stay trapping, bro. We stay trapping.
You're aware what's coming now?
Let me check to the lawyer real quick.
I mean,
No worries.
okay. You know, him not showing up would mean for me to motion for continuance, for them introducing evidence like they did. Again, I don't want to go there, but I need the difference between the Dub Blunt case and his cultivation case, if you may.
We don't set precedent in this city. I looked at the specific charges of the subjective nature of this court case, what came before me. If you'd entered Dublin as precedent setting for this court case, I would have, you know, actually dug it up and dug through it. I didn't need to. It wasn't entered properly, James. It's that simple. You know we don't set precedent. I don't have to know every ounce of every case law that's ever gone before and every decision every other.
I mean, it
judge
was
has ever
your
made.
court case.
Yeah, and it was a long fucking time ago.
Okay.
What's the charge of cultivation?
Cultivation.
That one's minor. Let me get it pulled up.
Yeah, I mean,
The definition?
Oh, you want the definition?
It's
So
about
definition of
producing
cultivation-
plants.
Yeah. Or if you're observed in the vicinity of growing plants. That's 25 months,
any
2,350.
individual is observed in the vicinity of growing plants.
I don't even know what I'm doing this anymore.
That an individual is in
It's-
constructive possession, which is where I get the constructive possession for of you being in control of all those plants, right? I had testimony from multiple officers that they
Plants that
witnessed
give me
you after
seeds,
cameras
though.
were put up.
Plants that give me seeds.
Doesn't matter. It's plants. It's just plants for the constructive possession. And
That's
also
so
there was
stupid. That
testimony
makes no
from
sense.
Percy Weaver that, you know, he picked female
Yeah,
plants
you
while
missed one of the plants. There are a couple of the plants. There were definitely female plants in there.
Female plants that day.
We got female bud from there. I don't know if he fucked up, but there were definitely female plants there.
Okay,
Percy
where's that in
specifically
fucking
testified
evidence?
to that.
Why wasn't that
Percy
placed in
testified
evidence?
as to it.
Okay, how are possession charges okay with a testimony when his testimony is useless?
Because it's constructive possession. It's not right. Here's the thing, right? Like, if they were arguing that he had it all in his pockets, then it becomes a different argument, right? Then I require that evidence. But if they're like, he was stood in a field full of weed, and the argument is constructive possession.
Yeah, but
I can't argue they dragged the field of weed here. I can't.
But it relates to unprocessed weed.
Female or male seeds?
It is stated it needs to be unprocessed wet cannabis or bud producing cannabis. So regardless of
wait. And we had testimony that there was female plants planted there.
And we also had an opening statement and a testimony that said it was only male plants. And the opening statement wasn't for me.
My opening statement did not specify it was only male.
Can I
Yes.
say goodbye to my boy, man?
It stated only male. You didn't say just plants. You said male
30
plants.
to 40 male and female plants. And
No. You
my
said male
opening.
plants.
I said male and female. I made sure I said male and female. You might not have heard female, but I said it. Like, I made sure to put that in my opening, and it's written down, and I read it off here because I can't memorize shit. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I understand your
so
frustration,
how
but I did say
far-fetched is it for the cops to actually submit that in evidence compared to giving just a verbal testimony?
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, James. They literally seem to slide it in during Percy's testimony. It was ignored. Nobody complained about it. And then when we moved on to Detective Smith, that's when it was spotted. And at that point, it was already in. Like, at that point, it was already in.
I mean, okay. You know what I'm getting at?
I know.
Gabe to
And
help
like
you tip
best practice, I want more, right? I want more, but they got it past you, and once it's in, it's in.
It's in the DOJ app.
Sorry, I'm not very experienced with the court. I'll do better best practice next time.
Can you check your notes? Did she really say male and female plants? Because I wrote down only male plants in her openings.
I guarantee you that that's what I said because I was reading off this piece of paper here and it says male and female.
I thought, yeah. I mean, I've got M and F written down.
What do you have written down? Male and
M
female.
and F. Yeah, M and
Okay.
F, yeah. Verbatim. That's what I have written.
I still believe the burden of proof needs to be higher for stuff like that. And if it's something easy to put into evidence, yeah, thank you for talking over me while I'm still talking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
He's being billed, by the way.
You want a beer, man?
I mean, for the cultivation, has he been billed for that as well, or is that something that we need to bill him for?
No, it's everything. I billed him
Okay,
for
perfect.
the entire case. The fine I said is for everything.
Okay, sorry, I've not really gone to court before, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right, am I good to send him up?
Yeah, 5. I'm 5. Okay.
Free my homie, man.
Right, I'll be
Oh,
honest.
I'm gonna be an asshole in every next court case. You're aware of that.
No. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, come
I'm
here.
gonna have to put you in cuffs for this. Give me a general,
Look,
please.
I'm going to talk to you, right? Flat out, this is not the slam dunk case they thought it was. But the admission to cultivation fucked them. That's what fucked them, right? Because, like, when I'm looking at... So, this all hinged on whether or not I believed in the intent to distribute. The high-powered weapon does not help at all. But then the seeds are the paraphernalia, which is, So that basically it's 2 out of 3 prongs that we need for that, right? Now he didn't have a mass amount of cash on him, right? Like, I'm not going to argue that. He had 2 or 3. And do I believe if he is admitting to the sale of drug paraphernalia, like marijuana seeds at that point, that he's also then admitting to, the distribution of the drugs that he's claiming he's not in possession of when he's fucking actively in possession of? It's an issue, dude. It's an issue.
That's why we have the cultivation charge, because it's just constructive possession. And on top, okay, so I'm trying to say this in a purposeful way. If we weigh the testimony of King and the cops the same way, one says it was male and female, and the other one says it's only male. If it was, which is hypothetical here, I don't know what's the truth. If it was just male plants, even the cultivation wouldn't work because it's stated in that way. He had seeds on him. I'm not denying that one. And that's the issue that I'm having. That's why we had the cultivation part in there. Because people were planting weed plants, don't make me say it, weed plants all over the city. And because of that shit, we had that charge in there. And for me, you were ruling differently between Dublin, because Dublin would have needed to get drug trafficking as well. And okay, I'm having a hard time with, again, cops getting a pass on the whole evidence stuff, because even if they bring in testimony, they're using evidence that is in a report that I could have FOIA'd if I knew they're going to use that against him. Just bringing that up again, because I actually enjoyed myself doing a court case. Just, it doesn't sound like this right now, but I did.
No, I get that.
There is such a high standard where if I had to, I need to bombard the docket with shit. I need to bombard every single evidence they're bringing forth, and I need to stand my ground, and you're going to kick my ass out with contempt. That's what's going to happen. And I don't want that to be happening, because I never got a contempt charge, and I try to keep it that way. So for me, this is kind of, if they bring up...
Oh, yeah, okay. Right,
all they need to do is a picture of the female plants. They can snap a picture with their camera, and there's no doubt. It's the same thing with, do you put a GSR test that is negative into the evidence or not? Well, you do.
Yes, you have to.
So why not putting a picture of the plants into evidence?
I'll be honest with you, right? Like, okay, straight up. How do I say this? No, how do I? No, I'm trying to think of phrasing, right? You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this at all. Come with me.
Just, yeah, walk Norman.
Too slow.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. This boo.
The second you realize there was a report that didn't get entered, if you'd have motioned for a mistrial because of a Brady violation, I'd have given out.
Yeah, but I am already the asshole going with a fucking Brady violation shit on the docket.
Dude, I like, if they enter the fucking evidence and it slips by and it just gets entered as, you know, testimony, I still have to accept it as what's worth. It gets weighed less, but it's still fucking there, dude. I can't do anything
we
about
both
it.
know the give and take argument that is going on here. And I know the prosecution for a while. I respect their work because they're actually people doing work. So that's why I enjoy myself. I don't want to be an asshole and say mistrial when I'm enjoying myself.
I know.
So
no, I get that. I get that. I understand, right? But like, once it's entered, I can't do anything with it. But like, apart from weigh it less, and I did weigh it less. It wasn't everything, right? It was not everything. I promise you, it was weighed accordingly. But it's still there, and it still has to be, you know, assessed for what it is. But like, straight up, without that, they don't get there. They don't get there. And it's like, I get it. Sometimes it feels like you're being targeted because it's happening in all your cases at the moment. But like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do without, you know, like, if you don't raise the objection, I can't rule on it.
I mean, I did, but I don't want to be an asshole. That's why I'm trying
you
to read the
hinted at
room.
it.
I'm trying to read the room here.
I know.
Okay, we both know. But
I'll be honest, that's also why I cut down the time and find a little bit, right? Like, because it wasn't what it was, what they said it was, you know?
Also, I'm with all the love that I have for you. That was inconsistent with the cultivation. Just saying.
That fucking Dublin case is totally different in the fact that they didn't go to trial. It was one of those things that I just had to fucking work with what was on the docket, and thus it got held to a different standard. It was not the way it is in an open courtroom when shit gets raised. It's not the same thing, James. It isn't. Trust me. When everybody's here and it's live and shit's done and testimony's given, I have to weigh it as such, right? But when it's on the docket, I have to just look at submitted evidence, and that is what all I have to deal with, right? Evidence is weighed differently if we don't actually get to a trial. It has to be. And I understand your frustration because I feel it myself, right? I want it where I want the court cases where people come in and nobody fumbles and there's no evidential missteps and, you know, nobody like misspeaks. But like, when was the last court case you saw where any of that happened?
You know, I'm already at the end of my nerve capacities when it comes to being a part of the DOJ. And all I want is a playing field where people are doing the job the same as me, because I cannot do what Gil Schultz did, start an hour before the court case, type everything down. I cannot do that. And I will always invest a lot of time. I had, by the way, Grace Daniels running a lot of the questions. She's going to be one of those that should be pushed up to attorney from junior eventually. I just need to have her
talk
lead
about
a
that
court
hopefully
case.
at that meeting. Like once she gets some time in the court, that's what we need from her.
So yeah, I'm not a happy camper.
I'm sorry. This isn't what you wanted. But like, I'm going to be honest with you. If you'd have been more of a dickhead, you'd have won today.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a dickhead.
I know you don't. And I'm sorry about that. But like, sometimes you have to be, James.
All right. If I was...
If you're the defense counsel, who every time you walk in the court, it's fucking malicious prosecution. Sometimes you just have to fucking say it. And if it's every time you walk in the court, they fucking Brady violate you, you have to say it, man. Like,
yeah, right.
I think you know, I would have just mistrialed this. You know, saying that like behind closed doors isn't the way I want to do it, but like that's a reality.
100 watches at home.
Well, go sell them.
Hello, Justice Grayson.
I don't really need them. Grayson, you want some watches?
Grayson, do you want some watches to sell?
No.
Okay, I'll take them back.
Yeah, I don't want your probably stolen watches.
I want an RP. I don't want a W like that. I just want to RP court shit. I want everybody to enjoy their time. Don't chase the fucking W. Be fair at least. Nova would have lied on the stand.
Your bike.
No, I do have a car parked here. I just didn't want to get over it.
Oh, well, I have my Caracara.
Oh. Ah!
Where's Odessa? This isn't the right column.
Where are you at right now? We're in the lobby.
No? Yes, it was here. It's fucking...
Yeah.
Motherfuck! She was here! Sorry. She was fucking here. Sorry for cursing.
Okay. I need to do copious amount of drugs right now.
No. I've got to ask Odessa if there was anything else here with it, or if she just saw the look. Sorry. Hiccups. Hi. This is Deputy Ashley Smith. You twatted about a logo at the courthouse. Did you see anything else there or just the logo?
Oh, yeah. The boys have drugs. Boys have drugs! I'm just saying what I heard. I'm not saying what they heard. And I'm sure she wrote that in her notes. But the reason why I did not interject was because I heard only male plans. Bingo. And then you have a testimony from one cop saying it was male and female. And then you have the criminal saying this. And I shouldn't even... It's just a farce nowadays. It is a farce being a lawyer. At least when I do my contract law, my corporate law, the contract can't really lie. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. And their opening statement was actually in our favor. So I'm... And it's funny, in the Cap Terranova case, it was my fault for not putting Cap Terranova on the stand. And in this case, it's my fault for putting Jerome King on the stand. Yeah, but I don't want to be a dickhead. I want to have fun in the court. Please, everybody should enjoy themselves. Random banter, stupid shit going on that's going to be on record. That's what I want to have. And that was it for me in a court case. I don't want a mistrial like that. I mean, you heard how I reacted. I knew it would be Brady violation, but... Chocolate and beer? Nice. Beer chocolate. What is more fun than having fun winning? Yeah, great. It's not my money. Grace, well, Michelle and I, we prepped 11 pages before the court case. So just that you're aware of that. Ooh, we have 7,100 followers. Girl Gang XOX? Well, welcome. I feel bad for Michelle having a lawyer now. God, are the brakes that bad? Let me go to... Oh, God. Haze first. No, it's just me driving badly. You have white, dark, basic milk. Okay, so technically white chocolate is not chocolate. But I do like white chocolate. Also like milk chocolate. I do enjoy myself some Toblerone or Ragusa, which nobody knows because that's a Swiss thing. think there is nobody here. Spicy water with milk, oh god. What's up, Yui? Heard it, but I'm German. So, oh god. Listen. Milka Schokolade is not chocolate. I don't know what it is, but it's not.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good? What are you doing? Can I shoot something with you?
Whoa. Do we even have space in this car for James?
My
Yeah, where you
God.
at? We'll come pick you up.
I'm at Play Vista.
Playa Vista? Alright, sounds good.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The turf. Right. Michael was here. Countdown has Haze snaps. Yeah, that might happen. Yo.
James. Prostitute. Hi, James.
Did you just call me a prostitute?
There's only room in the trunk.
Yeah, how much money you take?
Really? I'm priceless, motherfucker.
Nah, he does it for free.
How was
You need to open the trunk, please.
No.
We're on the back. No, we're on the back.
Yeah, just jump in.
I can't.
No, we don't have room. We're
I'll
full.
get in the trunk. I'll get in the trunk.
We don't have room.
No. Yeah, even C5 is full.
Oh, your feet. What happened to it, man?
Oh my god, your ankles.
Okay, now you should be able to get in the...
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you're kind of like the luxurious one, you know, when you hire a fucking lawyer. It's probably the same.
How lean on our laps. Look at that.
Yeah.
I know, Dre. What's up?
Oh, so cute.
Oh yeah, we know. We took Han's shoes to throw in and play basketball.
Yum.
It's kind of fun playing basketball like that. Wish there was like actual basketballs to play with.
If you could get a ball, you know, and throw it, that would be throwing money.
Oh yeah, that
like
would be
$1,000
fucking sick.
down there.
Yeah, then everyone's gonna like
Just
throw
get a bowling ball, bruh.
Right.
I think if everybody hit their like, if you throw money at the cars, you know, like you can break their lights and stuff. You know, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think we fucked
almost
his car up, bro.
we almost fucked this car up, yo.
He fucked me up afterwards, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I wanted to use our old tomatoes in a like a potato can or what. I can't speak today. Potato gun, you know, to shoot them out.
Oh yeah, to shoot them out. Imagine shooting rotten tomatoes at the mayor, man. Just throwing. All right.
At least I
Saw
get to
something
chill with the
fly by.
boys.
So how is everybody doing, though?
James, you got Minio's number?
Maybe.
Everybody roll up $100.
No,
right?
I
And
do
be
not.
Ready.
Fuck.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Roll 100 cash. We're gonna do a.
Con doesn't have $100.
We're gonna do a drive-by. Minio.
Oh, drop over here.
No, what are you doing?
You just throw $100 away. Wow.
I got more.
Right, but we're throwing it at Minio. We're not throwing it at just some random person.
Hey, basket of
Yeah,
milk.
baby. Yeah, we need to find a cop.
Good morning.
He was following us, and then we went to play some basketball, and then he was
He
just
ran us
sitting there, some
over
paperwork.
after. He ran us
True.
over after we threw $700 at his car. But we
I
feel like
mean-
he's very ungrateful for that.
Probably more in damages than money that he got.
Probably. He was up there in the active situations. I don't want to
Yeah.
interfere with that.
Yeah, I don't want to interfere either.
We could just wait nearby and see when he leaves.
Yeah.
Sounded like fucking Gabriel he was trying to arrest.
Yeah, it sounded like Gabriel. Yeah. There is so many lights everywhere.
Muji bro. Welcome, welcome.
Holy fuck.
Thanks
man.
everybody for blasting past the 7,000. Let me turn on the alerts again.
Has the cop raid happened yet?
Not that I know about.
By the way, please make sure you show a lot of love to the other people involved. They're good people.
Man, everywhere you turn, you see a cop car. Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those days, I guess. Fuck, man.
Hey, anyone here has a tracker on them, or are you guys like fucking pinging them? What's going on here?
I spoiled it, I can do that.
I don't even know how to get a fucking tracker.
You believe some Kong? You believe
Yeah,
it's
Dragon,
dragon?
oh, he's a no. He's a no.
Oi, oi,
No.
oi.
You don't let him talk to you like that, Dragon.
Yeah. Because whatever Kong says, it doesn't really affect me too much because I love him.
They're still active there. We need to wait until they're done with that.
Hey, Solomon.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep calling you Solomon, but you know, it do be like that right
Is
now.
anybody hungry or need a drink? Go have a lot of pancakes and a lot of coffee.
I'll take coffee.
I'm good, thank you. Anybody have some drunks?
I need some drugs too.
Here you go.
You want Oxy?
That's not really drunks, isn't it? It's like
No, I
peanuts.
need fucking like a joint. Stress the fuck out.
The best I can offer you is Oxy.
You didn't just yell
What the
help.
hell is it?
Help him.
Yeah.
All right. Get your money out.
This-
Everybody get your money out.
My money's out.
Pull
Money's out.
over!
Pull over!
Pull over!
She ate my grandkid!
Oh shit.
The futo, man.
her!
Yeah, we're doing a drive-by. Money drive-by.
Get the futo. Let's go.
The
Futo.
We're losing him.
Pit authorized. Pit authorized.
It's authorized. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, Peter authorized. Hit him to the wall.
Pit authorized!
This is definitely not the police. Pull over.
Oh, you hit it.
SSPD, pull your ass over now.
Oh, no. 1050. 1050.
No. 350. This is. Oh, she landed.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, Nick is awake. Nick.
Yeah!
Yeah, we definitely need this.
What the futo?
Yeah.
Because there's only 1% in the car.
Oh, fucking landed.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
This is a money drive-by. Please pull over.
Shoot the tires. Shoot the tires.
Okay.
I mean,
no,
no
that's
time.
too much. Oh my god.
This is a money
No, the
drive-by.
money.
Hey, Nick, how you doing, bro?
In my mouth.
Hey, what's Gucci? What's Gucci? Hey, who's the
What,
woman
in
on
your
the bicycle?
mouth?
Get in my mouth.
What?
Why are they running?
Okay, that was kind of pathetic. I'm gonna lie.
So many questions. I don't want to give an answer.
Where's Han going?
Talking to Nick on the phone.
Oh.
I'm meeting someone at Pink Cage.
Oh, my neck.
bad.
My
good?
neck.
Yeah, I'm
my
all
neck.
good. My bad.
Hey, no worries, JJ.
What's up, KJ?
Nothing much. Chilling, grilling, you know, we're doing some money drive-by.
Okay, you rich like that, I see. Okay.
Come on, not as rich as you. Where the fuck is Han going?
He said he was meeting someone at Pink Cage. Oh. Who?
I guess you're meeting that guy.
Who you
Yo,
meeting?
guys. Yeah, I'm meeting a Nick at here real quick. Just pick
Hey,
up some
Nick?
sprays from him.
Is he out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
out.
he was out yesterday.
If I'm out, he's out.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Nick was out yesterday. Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Yo.
I need.
Hi, Kong. Well, yes, sir.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Been better. Huh? What's up?
Anything popping up next to Nami or not?
I don't know. Has anyone spoken to Ash or?
Ow! Thank you. Tabby's head just hit.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
she's still in prison right now.
When have the
Yeah, she's a
curfew
year
gone
left.
to this room anyways, so.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not even surprised about that shit.
Yeah, we weren't either.
What's Gucci, Nick?
Nick.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else need sprays?
Oh, call on the plate.
Yeah, okay, Kong. Alright.
I need one too.
Just
whenever
3
I
sprays.
talk.
Drop some on the ground.
Plate. Plate.
You heard anything though about the sprays that are already up, or are they taken down?
Not sure. Haven't heard, but I know. Oh, shit. What's his face? A friend of a friend of ours from South.
Yeah.
Of Seaside. As a past somewhere. He apparently blew Calipret up.
Oh.
Oh no! Such a horrible thing.
Yes. Yes. Very, very, very bad thing. Horrible. But no, I don't know who. Are we gonna have anyone around after tsunami? I don't know.
I will be around.
Kong gonna be around as well.
I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be in my apartment trying out Overwatch 2.
Good luck getting in, man.
I know, man. Fuck.
You gonna be around, Nick, or no?
I am trying to decide. I slept 3 hours. And I'm kind of cooked, but I do
And
want.
it was gonna be spicy today if you're around, so.
Yeah, but spicy to whom? Like internal Seaside? I don't want that, man. But if we go after cops, then why not?
Hey, you think they'll put us on a 12-hour hold again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think it's just listen. I just think we just need to just pull up to them, shoot them, blap blap blap, and dip. That's it.
Problem is, there's no fun in that, you know.
And there isn't but
No.
you know, we just tried to do like a kidnapping shit, and it turned fucking south. So.
I mean, if things do go south again, then no shit. We'll still try to kidnap them without any noise, you know.
Yeah. I guess we just instead of doing two, we just do one.
I am done with the kidnapping. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna start blowing up shit.
Yep.
The end. They were offered an olive branch here for something different, but they slapped that olive branch and shat on us. So fuck them.
right? If you say so, then we do that.
I mean, we tried, man.
Yeah, I heard about that, man.
So if that's how they want to play, we're gonna play just as hard.
Why do you think we just normally just jump straight to traffic stop and shoot, man?
Yeah.
Chad, how are you? It's
not
Wednesday,
a
by the
pretty
way.
sight, but it's the only way
We're almost
you can do
through
it
with
if you
the
want
week.
to send a message.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer the more covert things.
100% agree with you.
Are we cozy? Nice.
I like doing. Why are we standing here like idiots? Anyhow.
Because he came here.
Yeah, because the fucking Han asked me to.
Why did you say tell him to meet you at Playa Vista, huh?
Han, you're a massive lemon.
What you mean? What?
Oh yeah, he's a King Lemon now. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Don't go about that. King Lemon.
We were doing stuff yesterday, and we asked him to stay on top of the Templar building.
Oh my
And
god.
he's like, if I go quiet, y'all know what this means.
Oh,
Not even
no.
like shit, you know. A minute later, he goes quiet.
It's not
No,
like-
he's
bro, it's
no,
not
he
like
screamed,
you-
"I'm falling
we
down."
all
He screamed,
fall
"I'm
off
falling
on
down."
something.
Nah. Only you,
Nah.
Han.
Only me, right?
Nope, never
I'm sure
fallen off.
all of us here have not fallen on anything at all.
Of course not.
Yeah,
Well,
Carl
everyone
never
except
follow a
you.
building. Never.
100%.
Anyhow, he fell. He fucking got unconscious on the middle of the street towards MRPD. Like, he could not have fallen in a worse spot, and this lemon does it. A minute after he says, "Yeah, I don't know."
Yeah, but we can talk more. I will be around so we can talk after the weather change if you're planning to do some shit. I heard you guys found Lilith as well. That's good.
Oh,
yeah.
Good to hear.
She's
How's she doing?
Yeah, not well.
Heard that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to think about something else, in all honesty. I want to make the fuckers pay.
Let's make them pay, man. That's the only thing we can
we
do.
have more names on the list now.
Right?
So some people that I thought were okay are not.
All right. But yeah,
Jenny
let's
Hall, Winston Walker,
Wait,
Olivia
why Jenny?
Copper.
Lul.
She was in on the release of Lizzie Burns when they had her in custody yesterday. Oh, yeah. They burnt that bridge by themselves. Winston Walker is #1. I saw him on the backside letting her out.
Right, that's the guy.
Yeah,
with
James
the
is
one
not
arm.
complaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
James
Yeah,
is
but
not
yeah.
complaining.
All
Well,
right.
Jenny Hall.
Guess you guys have to
I do
know
like
whoever's
Jenny.
around. I'll try to be around. I just gotta pump myself up a little bit. I'm sleeping.
Come on. Drink some Red Bull,
Just
get some food,
take some
get some
heroin.
fresh air.
Yeah.
Make some heroin.
Waste, man.
Oh, I don't want to say anything about it. I'm gonna just say it this way, okay? I got this new survey that delivers like done recipes and like groceries for them. I'm not gonna say which because I know
Okay.
people have their.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys can guess.
Uh-huh.
It has actually been great. I've never eaten this good since I left home. And that was fucking 10 years. Actually, that's false. But let's say I haven't eaten this good in like 7 years, and I mean good, I mean healthy.
But I need to do the same, yo. I
shit you
wanna.
not. It's so good because you get such a big like you do stuff you would never do before, right?
Yeah.
So 100% recommended if you can afford it, do it. It's honestly the best thing I've done. I get so much more energy when I don't eat shit food.
I definitely need to do that because I definitely want to start getting in shape better.
This is a good thing because they're actually good, like legit. I even had a vegetarian twice in a row, and it was so good, man.
And they do it every week, right?
You can get plans. Like, I get five different meals for 2 people.
So there used to be a
10 meals in total, but different recipes.
Daddy Haze.
So then I have
Well, I hear
lunch
Daddy
and
Haze.
dinner.
Ooh.
Easy clap.
That'll. Thank you very much.
They do
Appreciate
it. The one they deliver once a
tier
week,
1.
right?
Super kind of you.
It was Gucci.
Yeah, Colin had.
Yeah, there was on Stream Elements.
Yeah, Colin
There
had
was
one of
a
those before,
potential
and,
sponsorship,
had to stop it because
but it
it
was
had, like, too
gone
much,
so
like,
fast.
chicken, like, a
I
lot of
had
chicken
no
and nothing else,
chance
and Colin allergic
of
to chicken, so I
joining.
had to stop it.
Wait, can't you like select what you want?
No, you can, but like they only had like pretty much same thing over and over again. So I was like, well, kind of got bored with like all new stuff was like only with chicken. You know?
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, I will bring down to Uwo and he can pick it up, right? Appreciate you though. Bye bye.
Alright. Well, are we 6 after tsunami or?
No, whoever is around, you know, and we do our thing, you know.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, in this case, I don't think 6 is required. I want to be stealthy and not fucking go around 6 masked up guys in a fucking SUV. So honestly, if you're fewer than 6, honestly, the better. So
He's not sponsored yet.
Yeah, let's have a talk about it afterwards. You know what I mean?
Are you stressed, KJ? What's up?
Yeah, I'm a little bit stressed, yeah.
I mean, the idea is good, especially
but
when
I
you
need to
know
get him down to get his car, and
it is so much calories or so many calories.
I don't like standing here talking about stuff, if that makes sense.
Okay, sure.
Yo.
But of course, it's gonna be
OPSEC, you know, OPSEC.
I mean,
more expensive than other stuff.
Kong.
Fuck you.
Kong.
Yeah.
Your car is at the Ubu, fully repaired. You need to put it away.
Alright.
There's no seats in here.
Yeah.
Seat, bro.
Yeah, there's one extra seat. Someone has to move the back.
It's open.
Oh God.
Alright, there you go. You can go now.
Trunk. Oh yeah, we got a space. I think.
Oh no, it has.
Yeah. All right. See you, Nick.
How the fuck do we? I thought we had room for everybody.
We did.
Yep.
We all got in.
Like I said, we have a Discord. Fridays community games.
She fixed your car. You had the red engine lights. So
And I enjoy spending time with you in Discord, playing games. I mean, you don't need to talk, but we're usually in Discord.
I mean, yeah, Kong might have crashed a little bit.
You don't even need to speak proper English because we all know I don't.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hey, Cookie.
Yeah, look at this. Kong's cup.
Hello.
Thank you.
No problem. Sorry that we took your car.
Did you say Kong's?
No worries. Hey, do you need me to drive you somewhere?
Stop thinking 30.
Probably back
I'm sorry.
Kong's cup.
Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
Jump in, Cookie.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna go to bed here. So good night, guys.
Good night.
Right, good night. Are you coming with us or no?
Yeah, I need
the trunk. Yeah, we need to get her to the gas station first.
Oh God, Yui posted food stuff again. So far, so good. Yes. Oh shit, what is
How
that
you been,
burger?
Cookie? Everything Gucci? With the
Oh
GG boys?
Yeah.
Shit.
Everything's okay.
Okay,
And
I'm
for you
hungry
guys?
now.
Yeah, you know, same old.
And the last picture, what is that, Yui?
Yeah.
What is that? Untoasted toast
Still looking
with
for
butter
people, you know, who's
and draw
think they're funny,
fucking
but yeah, that's about it.
shrimp.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody is like not around for the next like 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bit quiet.
It's pretty much the same movie on our side. Well, only a few people though. But then they
Yeah.
have a few others that are going to play with the axe, you know.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, I think it will be a little bit more quieter, but hey, let's lighten up the mood, you know?
I think that's like the whole
Yeah.
city's gonna be quiet, you know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, appreciate you though. You have a good
No
one.
problem.
What is
Oh,
this?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, the shark burger is funny.
All right, where to now?
The eggplants look good.
We just vibing. We don't
Yeah,
like
fuck. Hey.
Yeah.
You can get in the seat now. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Playing Q.
But again,
Simulator.
does anybody have drugs?
Drugs?
Can't have coffee. You want coffee?
how your trial
Coffee is
go?
a dog. Coffee is a dog.
Yeah.
What drug do you need?
Just something to take the edge off right now.
You need some cocaine?
Probably.
Yeah, I got a line for you if you want. Right, look at that. There we go. Check the glove box. I have a line for you.
Yeah. Go. Go. Yo.
The fuck?
What? Sorry. What?
What is this?
Please come here something, or are you doing something else back there?
Huh? Sitting next to you. What do you want?
There we go. Now you're high on life.
Yeah, the court case. Apparently I need to be an asshole. I don't want to be an asshole.
Does everybody become an asshole?
Yeah.
Wait, is it called an asshole as well?
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah, you're a big
Huh?
asshole.
You're definitely an asshole to to fucking Dragon.
Oh no, Dragon is just lemon. It's fine. It's fine.
Can we go to Little Soul
Yeah,
so I
that's
can
me.
get some smokes joints?
Joints. Yeah, baby.
Blame the DOJ. Yes. I don't even know what this agitated. This marks.
See,
Oh
we
yeah, I
see
got
this
punched.
fucking ranger someplace.
Yeah.
It doesn't reduce my stress, but I understand.
Just us.
Yeah, it's your fault, nerdy.
If you shoot first, you better duck.
Where's Terry been, man?
I don't know. I miss Terry.
I think he's back in England.
Yeah.
Is there still a heat wave happening over there or no?
When?
The heat wave in UK.
I don't know. I think he's
All males in the Haze family are called James, by the way.
We'll be back.
That is actually true lore. True James Hayes lore. That's why people call me Jim in the DOJ.
What?
You said you're a wizard.
Who's a wizard?
I mean, it was my succession, and I'm
How did
claiming
you
his rock
miss?
art. Okay, it's Lauren's fault.
Wait, what? You just flew through him. What the hell? Huh? What the fuck?
In the city, just one. In my
Chico, it's
family
flying through
tree,
you.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
flying
like the
through you.
fifth,
You're like an
the fourth or the
invisible sign. What
fifth.
the hell?
James Hayes.
What? No shot.
Huh?
Is it the
It's
fifth?
hidden
Okay.
in- isn't it?
Yeah, it just flies
What?
through him. What the hell? What?
I'm in a picture.
Chico's dead, man. He's a ghost, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, Chico's a ghost.
No, I'm not gonna
Chico's
go
a
the
ghost,
Eddie
bro.
round.
He must have died in prison.
Where?
Then again, we smashed
He's in the cubby.
the 7,100
Kisses him on the
followers. We need another 3 to get to 435 subs.
Look, that chases him.
Take all the drunks. Nice. A very Bobby Brown of Hayes
Sure.
family, yeah. Leave the area.
Look, somebody's down.
What the fuck?
Oh, Rip
Hi.
Bozo.
Oh shit.
Hey, throw money, throw money.
Wait, isn't that Minio?
Is that
Look at
Minio?
Pretty sure that's Minio.
Who is this? Hello.
It says Ranger. That is Minio. Yeah, that's his hat.
Hey, Minio.
Rip
Hey,
Bozo.
Minio. Oh, hey, we got your money, Minio. Come on, you're getting a raise today. You're getting a raise.
You motherfucker!
Oh!
Oh shit. Hey, good video.
I hope the money we gave you pays for your
We're
car
about to get
damages.
shot. I'm gonna start
their
shooting.
tires right now.
Why you gonna shoot me?
Oh,
What are you doing?
He actually shot at us.
Come on, let's do a drive-by. Money drive-by, motherfucker.
It is time to leave.
Is anyone down? Hello?
No,
Everyone get down?
it was the tires.
He was just shooting the tires. He was just shooting the tires.
I saw bullets going through the window.
No, he just went to the
Yeah,
tires.
maybe we shouldn't go now because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said our piece, man. We said our piece.
Let's face it, Minio liked it.
Oh, now they're shooting.
Hey, dog, did you miss the part where they showed us our tires? Did you miss the part?
Oh no, they're shooting.
Oh, am I?
the
Did I
camera,
clock
fucker.
out? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but you say
Did you get
now
the
they're
shots?
shooting, but they were shooting at our tires are waiting. What do you mean now?
What the fuck are they gonna do?
Pipe bomb C4,
They're
yeah.
trying
It's like, oh shit! Instead of the cash, I selected the pipe bomb. Oops.
Good drive-by. Money drive-by,
Misunderstanding.
boys. Money drive-by.
Misclick.
Yeah, good shit, boys.
Hey, let's do it again. Guys ready? Money out. What?
No, don't go back. I think they're actually getting shot at.
No. They're
Yeah,
getting
some shit,
shot at,
man. We're
but
just gonna
going
get
back there. You
some.
can do it money drive-by on other people.
Get some scram and watch the football. Enjoy the rest of the evening. You take care. Hope to see you again. Like I said, Friday community games.
Over here.
I need to figure out what we're playing, but you know.
He's ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's a drive-by.
Hey, it's a drive-by.
Drive-by.
Yeah, it's a drive-by.
Drive-by. Oh, yeah, Daddy, please.
Crazy lady who ate
okay.
my grandson.
What?
Monopoly.
You found the lady who ate my grandson.
It's good at Monopoly.
Who ate your grandson? Who?
Remember, you found me on a bicycle when I was following the crazy lady.
Yeah, the crazy lady. Yeah.
She ate my grandson, and a police officer brought me to my grandson's grave and said that I'm a lost cause and I will die.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Sounds like something Minnie would say.
And doctors said that I don't have more than 1 day to live, so maybe they are right.
Yeah, maybe they're right, you know. But how about some cash drive-by? You think about that? This is a good thing.
Ooh, I wish.
Do it, man. Do it, man. Do it, man. Do her dirty. There you go.
Ooh,
You got it.
you help me out, Theory.
There she goes.
Oh, look what you've done.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
I think that's
that 1 day to
elderly
live. They
abuse.
said, you know, I think the property came to, you know.
I think it's
happy
true,
ending.
man. You should just drive. I think you should just drive.
Yeah, I think so as well. All right, I see you guys.
Bye.
Take my money.
You know, there was a time on James where I would never do this. Just because of the fear of losing the bar license.
What the fuck did they pick up me now?
Well, maybe he's in a hospital now. And he needs some money to pay for the hospital bill.
Oh yeah. Let's stand outside the hospital. Let's see if he's there.
Does anybody have money? Conk this boat.
Take this roll, then. Like.
Yeah, take this.
Oh shit, though.
My client and my cats are all following me around today. I feel like Pied Piper. Are you also playing the flute, Melly?
Hey, there's nobody here.
Think he's here though?
I guess it's too close to the wave.
They
Give me a
probably
sec.
just, got him to his feet.
Oh god, if I need to run. I need to run. Run. I'm playing my... What the... Have you guys watched Silicon Valley? There was a, you know, that was one of the shows where I'm like, yeah, I do enjoy the show. But there is a moment where I'm like, yeah, it's gonna, yeah. Like season 8 of Game of Thrones. There are not enough boobs in a show that make me interested in the show anymore. Sup, Banana King? Sup, Lord? Sorry, I didn't say hello. Hello. Was good, but it lost something after all. Yes. It was kind of repeating, you know, them being successful, fucking it up, successful, fucking it up. But there's some really funny episodes, like the fridge, the smart fridge episode, where he's hacking Guildfall hacking the fridge. Maybe was it the best series I've watched on Netflix, Dark? I have not seen that one. Okay, I'm not watching a series because of the boobs, but sure. I guess I have to look into Dark. It's German, you should check it out. I don't even remember the last time I watched a series or a movie in German. Fuck you. There's nothing bad happening in the ocean. Yes. Same, I watch everything in English. I don't like sci-fi. Watch The Expanse on Prime. Go put that shit on your watch list now. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Once a year, I watch pretty much every single episode of Stargate SG-1. Minus the... They have those filler episodes where they just recap older episodes. Like sitting in a room and talking about what happened. And, yeah, I skip those. I also enjoyed Foundation and The Orville. The Orville is like old school Star Trek style. There's some bad episodes, the new ones, but in general, it's if you like the Star Trek kind of feel. Yes, I'm looking for sharks. I want to blub myself in, you know. Strange New Worlds. How about Ian Flux? I never watched that one. I barely have enough time to watch the new House of Dragons, the new Lord of the Rings series, and Rick and Morty. Those are the 3 shows I'm watching right now. Okay, chat, let me hope that this worked. If not, just hold and we'll be back.